Well, some folks ride banks, some folks race cars. Casey stole a damn dozer, and somehow that became everybody else's problem. Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer.
Casey in the dozer, rolling real slow, 9 miles an hour, but he's stealing the show. Coffee stand shattered, echo looking confused. Casey just waved like he was cutting a ribbon, amused. Tracks on the pavement, dirt flying around, got the whole damn city hearing that diesel sound. Everybody asking, what's the mission today? Casey said no clue, then kept drifting away. Past 3 patrol cars, nobody knew why. One cop started laughing, another just sighed. Ain't I running anybody, ain't hiding a thing. Yet somehow every bad idea got attached to him.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer. Rolled up to the bridge with a serious face, took one single picture, said fix the whole place. Didn't turn a wrench, didn't tighten the bolt, still posted the evidence like he rebuilt it all. Construction workers baffled, engineers upset. Casey's out collecting praise he ain't earned yet. Thumbs up selfie with the skyline behind, like he personally designed every road sign.
Then he crawled through traffic at a turtle's pace. People growing old, trying to pass the damn thing. GPS gave up, maps started crashing. Casey just grinning while the diesel kept clapping.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour, whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, zero plans in sight, turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer.
Now he's cruising through Legion like a parade float. No destination pick, just keeping it afloat. Tourists taking pictures, vendors moving stock. Casey got a traffic jam stretching half a block. Somebody yelled why, he yelled why not. That's the kind of wisdom that the dozer brought. Kids cheer him on, old folks shake their heads. Meanwhile Casey's living like the mayor of the meds. Diesel engine growling, the soundtrack of the day. The speedometer's frozen, but he's still underway. Every turn's dramatic, every stop's a scene. Fastest thing about him is the chaos in between.
Sun starts setting, but the ride ain't done. Casey's still rolling underneath the evening sun. Half tank left and a pocket full of dreams, powered entirely by stupidity and memes. Coffee stand rebuilt, probably not today. Bridge actually fixed, not a damn chance. Hey, yet somehow people smile when they hear that sound. That slow diesel thunder shaking up the town. From the docks to the hills, from the square to the bay, 9 miles an hour was enough anyway. No hikes, no shootouts, no $1 million score, just Casey in a dozer making legends out of board.
somehow still causing more chaos than everybody else combined.
Who, me? No, not me. Morning, everybody. So, a little bit different opening this morning, and we'll get into why in just a second. Hi, Casey. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Gonna turn all of that off. That was the most annoying fucking laugh I've ever done in my life right there. What the fuck was that? Morning, everybody. Starting at the top. Mav, I just sent you a DM back about that. We'll see, brother. Jody over on Twitch. Hey, how you doing? We got Ben in the house. What shenanigans are on the docket for today? I don't know. No idea. No plan, no clue. We're going to go work out for a little while because we haven't done that in days. So we're going to work out for a little while. And then, like yesterday, we're either going to grind for money if we are no cops on. If there are cops on, we're going to go fuck around. So, you know, I've still got that just don't give a damn attitude. And we're just going to fuck around, legally or otherwise. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with that. Monkey in the house. Hey, brother, you're playing GTA 5. Cool. Michael, man, I hope you're having so much fun at that festival. That looks awesome. Silver Dragon, what's the speed limit in ancient Egypt? 60 miles an hour. That song, Milton made that song, by the way. I didn't make that. Milton made it. I need to find his YouTube tag and credit him. I want to turn that into a proper video because it is such a good damn song. So that's on my list. If anybody wants to volunteer, I will happily take it. But the song itself is in the Squeeze the Tater Discord. If you guys want to hear it standalone, you can. It's under the Potato Art channel. You can hit !Discord to get into the Discord, which would be kind of cool. Let's go. I guess we'll go to Sandy. I didn't know you were gone, Mav. Welcome back. Am I caught up? I think I'm caught up. Milton does a really good job. He does. That one I have already added to my playlist. He's got some others I want to put in there too. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do that. So how you guys doing today? Squeeze the Tater World. It is day 437 straight with rain now. It's not that long, but it has rained every day for the past, what, 3? The entire area is under a flood watch, and apparently our first tropical thing may form. And I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to that. I just saw a swipe that pretty much goes from Texas all the way to the Florida Panhandle. So I guess we'll need to start watching that a little bit later. It's that time of year, isn't it? Actually, I guess we ought to see if we need food. Nate, when did Nate call? Must have been, did you guys see Casey last night? Were y'all watching the stream? I didn't stream, sorry, but I played a long time. We got taken hostage. And it was the most fucked up situation ever. You can see that, fucking hell. It was on RedlineRP's channel. I know Ray streamed it. But yeah, Nate and Kendrick and them kidnapped Casey, and it was the most disorganized jewelry store robbery I've ever seen in my fucking life. It was funny as hell. We had a good time with that. So, yeah, I didn't stream because it was one of them things, right? Where, like I kept dealing with Tater Tot. So I'd play for 20 or 30 minutes and then I'd have to like go hide for 10 or 15 minutes and mess with him or family stuff or whatever. And then I'd run back and I'd play a little bit and it wouldn't have been a good stream. Casey didn't make a lot of money, but we had a good time. Good stuff. R.L. Castleberry, what's happening? How you doing? Ben said he's doing good, getting stuff prepared to start making lumpia. I don't think I know what that one is, brother. What is that? It sounds from... We do have police on. We're still going to work out first because we haven't done that in days. Let's go get a sandwich. The Bulldozer Saga, by the way, had an ending. I don't know if y'all caught that. I caught it. I didn't catch it live. I went back and I skimmed through Bailey Dog Pro's stream. If y'all aren't subscribed to him, you need to be. For those of you that were watching, we sold the Bulldozer, which in hindsight, I wish I'd kept it and done something stupider with it. But when Daniel said I couldn't sell it, fuck you, we sold it, right? The guy we sold it to used it to rob a Digiden. And you can catch all of this on Bailey Dog Pro's stream yesterday. And then ended up on this 9-mile-an-hour chase. We did some grind work last night. Ended up on a 9-mile-an-hour chase. And the end result was he got away. And you're like, how the fuck did he get away in a bulldozer, right? Well, they drove up to the dam, the reservoir up there behind the casino. And he managed to get, I'm shortening up the whole thing a lot. He managed to get Bailey flipped over. He started driving down the hill. Bailey was sitting there going, damn you, Casey, the whole time. Why did you sell this to him? It was funny as hell. Anyway, so he got the police car flipped over. He went down the hill. Bailey even said, I guarantee you he's going to bail out and leave on a skateboard and I won't find him. And that's exactly what happened. Then the absolute end of the bulldozer saga was Bailey impounded it. Good times. So, good times. Oh, I enjoyed the hell out of that. And we're going to, that's what, when I get bored, if I get bored again today, I don't know that it'll be a bulldozer, but we're going to find something to fuck around with. Why not? All right, Lumpia. Yeah, what is that? Michael said, sounds about right. Anything to do with Kendrick is usually disorganized. That was funny as shit. I'll catch you up on that in a minute. Filipino egg rolls. I knew that sounded familiar. I bet that's going to be delicious. Should we clock in while we work out? Maybe. Maybe. Fuck it. Let's make a little money. And we hadn't been clocked in forever, so I guess we will. Do I have my shit on me? Oh, I bought a gas can too. Didn't use it yet, but I bought it. And you say use it for what? Well, you can refill vehicles with it. I actually tried to set a car on fire in an intersection. Eddie was helping out, and somebody else. I don't remember who the other person was. Eduardo, maybe? Maybe. It might have been Eduardo. I don't remember. And we couldn't get it to light, which sucked. Is what it is. Okay. You guys have everything on the screen? You do. Oh, stream sponsor sort of automatically works again. It doesn't work the way I want it to, so you'll take advantage of it. If you do any membership level at all, you automatically become the stream sponsor right now. What I want it to really be is each stream, whoever spends the most, because I want to recognize you that way. But for the moment, it's just if you buy a membership, you become the stream sponsor right now. So, but at least it's partially working again, I think. Maybe. Now that I said that, I'm going to jinx it, right? Are we fucking on duty? I got distracted and I didn't even pay attention to what I was doing. I think we're on duty. We are not going to stay at the mechanic all damn day. I can tell you that. I am not fucking doing it. But we might as well clock in and make a little money while we work out. If somebody comes up, then we'll take care of them. You know what I mean? So, Michael asked about, yeah, so the deal was, let me catch back up. Shadow of Blaze, today's a rain day for you. I'm telling you, brother, I mean, like, we need to start building an ark here at the house, because, all right, we're clocked in. It's like the entire Gulf Coast region is now under a flood watch, and there's this tropical system that apparently is trying to develop or some shit. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't pay that much attention to it. I just saw, I saw a flood warning pop up for Destin. I was like, oh, went and looked, and it's like the entire fucking, like, Gulf Coast. It's crazy. So, yeah. We'll look at that later. You should have armor plated it and gone on a rampage around the map. You're not wrong, Silver Dragon. That would have been fun. I don't know what French and them were up to last night, but last night was fucking crazy. Because, I mean, I was hanging out in Legion with various people. Eduardo at one point, Eddie at one point, Lexi was there, Rodney was there, whatever. Elite nearly killed me. not like we were standing around. It was me and Owen, I think is who it was. We're just kind of standing, and all of a sudden, here comes that big-ass pickup truck that Ralph owns, barrel rolling at us. That was fucked up. And then next time, we had local PD on, regular PD on. There was armored vehicles driving up and down Legion Square. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. And then, yeah, Kendrick and Nate and them took Casey hostage, but didn't have enough lockpicks to do the jewelry store. Didn't have any gas. So we drove and got a new car and went to U-Tool and got lockpicks, and Nate felt bad, so he paid the hostage, Casey. And then they finally went and did the jewelry store, and the cops basically didn't respond. Harry drove up right as they were ready to leave, and he said, what do y'all want? They said, we want free passage. He said, okay. They got in the car, they left. He chased after them. I'm standing there in the jewelry store with no fucking ride, so I had to skateboard back. It was funny as hell. Ben Marker said, I'm using leftover pulled pork and also adding kimchi into them. That sounds delicious. I don't generally like spicy, but the kimchi my dad used to eat was spicy, and I really enjoyed that. Why does that say we're not open? Did I fuck up? I don't really want to clock off and back on, but I might have to. I might have to. All right. I'm now off duty. I am now on duty. Okay. Let's double check this one. Why is it? Maybe it's just the phones are fucked up. That happens sometimes. So I should be able to come here, look at the duty log, and it should just flat out tell me. Yeah, I'm clocked on. Okay. Fuck if I know why. Fuck if I know. So let's put out a little tweet. And honestly, we may very well do some more trucking a little later, but we're going to work out that because I have not worked out in forever. If cops are still on, we're going to do some illegal shit. If there's not any cops around, we'll see. There was an update overnight, and I don't know what all is happening with that. Other than, who was I watching this morning? Well, I watched Jimbo for a while. He wasn't doing Redline. He was doing tractor things. And I enjoyed the hell out of watching that over some coffee. We'll put in a little bit of time here. Okay. Eat our sandwich. Silver Dragon said, I like boiled cabbage with vinegar on it. I just like cabbage. I'll eat it raw. I'll eat it boiled. Spice it up a little bit. Don't spice it up. I don't care. You know, the traditional Irish thing, right? With, what is it? Is that corned beef? And cabbage? Is that right? Whatever. You can throw whatever you want with cabbage. I like the hell out of cabbage. Korean pickled fermented veggies. Yep. Kimchi. What do you expect, Panda? There isn't a shower big enough for a dragon. What conversation am I walking into here? What did I forget to do? I forgot something. Doors are open. We're clocked on. Business is open. We posted a trendy or a birdie. I think we're good. I don't think I forgot anything. So, and then Ben got, again, asked, what shenanigans? I don't know. I'm going to get, if I get bored, that's what's going to happen. Is it going to be as long of a stream as yesterday? To be determined. I don't have the energy level I did yesterday. We're just going to go till I've had enough. You know. You guys know that there's some, fuck, I missed. Something lagged. That's why I missed. I don't know if y'all saw it, but mine paused. The fuck. We're just going to go. You know. We got a little bit of shit we can sell, so we might run up to Roxwood, or I might just hang on to it for now, because I don't have to sell it yet till we get some more. We'll see how that goes. We do probably need to get some more cocaine packed up, so we'll have to see who's around. We've got more people that are offering to do it for us now, so it's just a matter of finding somebody that's around and has got the 10 minutes or whatever. So, what'd you guys think of Milton's song? I mean, that's, Matt, for those of you that are members, there's a video now. If you're not a member yet, sorry. Membership has its privileges. They get first crack at it. And it's not a very good video. It's what I opened the stream with, right? That's just a quick and dirty clip section of me. I would like to turn it into a proper video. So like the verse about messing up Echo's coffee shop. We're down there messing up Echo's coffee shop. The verse about the bridge. We're at the bridge. That was just a quick and dirty thing I did over coffee while I was watching Jimbo on his tractor, and then it was Kiba Wolf. That's whose stream I was watching. Apparently there was some balancing adjustments done overnight, so like construction doesn't pay quite as well. I don't know what else. I don't know what all they changed. We figure it out. Coleslaw. Oh, I love coleslaw. You know, one of the ways I like coleslaw. What are they called? The little tiny shrimp. They have a special name, but it's the little baby looking shrimp. Places down here will put some of those in, and I love it. You know, add a little Gulf of Mexico flair to them. You know what I mean? So I do have an idea, and it may not be today. Well, actually, I've got two ideas for Casey for Chaos. One of them requires the server to be busy for maximum impact. The other one I've just filed away for one day when I'm fucking bored. Will it be as fun as driving a bulldozer from Sandy all the way down to the fucking airport? I don't know, but it should be fun. But what was so fun about that one to me, that wasn't pre-planned. I was just fucking bored. Let's find something to do. And like I said, we do have a cop on. At least one. I don't know. I haven't checked to see who was streaming in like 3 hours, so I have no idea. Is that right? Is it 10 o'clock? 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. And I have no idea how many people are in city because I just never look at that. I just don't. Mav, you guys were talking, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Something about friends, blocks, and bad decisions. So, all good. All good. I guess I really ought to pay attention in case somebody actually does drive up. Eddie bought the burger shot, by the way. No, up and Adam, the one up in Roxwood. So we talked to him a little about that, and he's got all kind of stuff to sort out. I did offer, if he needs help, I told him we could come up there and work. He didn't really say one thing one way or the other. I think they've got a bunch of people on the roster, because that is one of the things he said, is he's got to go through and see who's still employed, who wants to work there, who doesn't, who's still around, all of that. So he may have plenty of help, but he's good people, so, The problem is, can you imagine Casey in a restaurant? He said something about worrying about Casey sticking his fingers in the deep fryer, and I said it's not his fingers you got to worry about, right? I don't know how well that would go, but it'd be fun. Silver Dragon said that does sound fun, Squeezy. See if you can acquire a dozer from the construction pit. Well, yeah, that's what we did yesterday. I looked over, oh, you're all talking about the rules for French block. Yeah, Mav's been working on solidifying, like, the legalese bullshit that we have to cover our backsides and all of that. So if you're in French blocks and bad decision, at some point, you'll... I swear I just heard a siren. At some point, you'll see this. Casey did. Oh, we got a new contact for drug sales. We handed out a little weed last night. Seemed like a prime opportunity. Crime was happening all over the damn city, so I didn't figure they were going to worry with somebody handing out weed. And they kind of did. They never chased us. We never got in a chase. I saw the police a couple times, but they never came after us. And then Harry yelled at us because we were driving the grime van too fast. Because I did like 6 packages to see what we get. And he said, hey, what's with the speed? I said, what speed? I don't think this thing does more than 35 miles an hour. He said, well, you ran red lights too. I said, sorry? And he said, slow it down, and drove off. So it wasn't much of a, it was kind of funny. But they had, I don't know who all was doing what last night, but sirens were racing all over the damn city. So there must have been a lot of shit going on. And like I say, there basically was no response when they robbed the jewelry store with me as hostage. Oh, was it Nate? I don't remember if it was Nate or the other gentleman. Somebody was hurt, and they tried to get EMS, Sean, I think it was, to come heal him. And Sean couldn't because he was getting shot at. What the fuck? Shit's going down when EMS is getting shot at. That was funny. There was a lot of chaos last night. Yeah, that's when I bailed, because I kind of wanted to stream, but like I said, we had so much family stuff going on. I was in and out. Um, and when I bailed out of it, I didn't plan to, but Tater Tot came in and asked me to make him some milk and asked if I'd come lay in bed with him. And he asked me so sweetly, yes, I will. So I said, let me go say goodbye. So I did. I told Rodney and Lexi I was going to take a nap, and then I went and laid down with Tater Tot. And promptly fell asleep. I did, because I put, Ray's was doing, that's what it was, because I did jump back and watch his, but then I caught up with him live, and he and MacGyver were doing an after hours thing, and I had that on, and before, I don't even know what they were, I think they were going to do Forza, but before they ever loaded up the after hours game, I fell asleep. So I don't even know what they did. I fell asleep with it right here on my chest. I do that a lot. So today's plan, there is no plan. We're going to work out, and then we're just going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. That's the plan. That's the plan. Do we have any skill points? I don't think we do. No, I didn't think we did. Because now all we're doing is we're just going to start filling out as much shit as we can when we can. Because we got everything that when I started Redline, my goal was to fill out that entire left side of the skill tree, and we've done that. It's a dog. I don't have to worry about that. Oh, we should pull out Mav. We might do that in a minute. Hey, 1800 Wyatt Bikes. What's up, brother? They played Forza. I have lost the beginning of your chat. Give me a second. And I also don't think I said good morning to Critter either. Good morning, Critter, if I didn't. Or good day. Good morning, good evening, good day, good night, good afternoon. How you doing? Whatever. Chad was on as a cop and everyone was doing crazy stuff. Yeah, we didn't interact with him really. He was, at one point we were hanging out in Legion, being a Legion lurker. And he was berating Lester. Because apparently this whole quote-unquote Lester's a gang leader thing, Lester's testes. He was talking about that. It was funny shit. So we sat and listened. And, then Bailey. Apparently, did y'all know Lester has applied to become a cop? Bailey read his application out to us last night. It was funny shit. His biggest weakness is that he's known as being a snitch. He said that. You're not wrong. 1800 Wyatt said pay attention to your exercise. They played Forza. They did play Forza. Okay. I spoil Tater Tot. I know I do. Sentimental old dad. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Every time they do crime, they say Lester is their gang leader. That's funny as hell. I had heard Lester's testes the other day, but I didn't know what started it. That's funny as hell. And I actually, never mind. Say that conversation for another time. See, I'm already this is the problem. I'm already overworking out. I may start doing that off stream and just put like my music in my ears or whatever. Because I'm already bored. The city's weird right now, right? There's a lot of people that are taking a break or burned out or whatever. And, at the same time, I am meeting a lot of new to Casey faces. So I don't know, there's always new people coming in Redline. I think it's because we're coming out of our shell and starting to meet people, which is cool. But it's like Midnight Fury and, he said he's burning out. Take a break. Do something else, Hell, what Mav DM'd me about, and I don't even remember the name. There's some viral game, I guess, Mav, that you're wanting to check out. That might be kind of fun. Let's run across the street. Just make sure I didn't fuck anything. I guess I ought to check. I'm pretty sure all of my vehicles are okay, but I guess we ought to check. Wyatt said, I don't even think I've ever seen Lester. Everyone talks about him being a snitch, and I'm like, yeah. You never seen him. He runs around with a tinfoil dunce cap on and dresses like a cop. If he's on, we'll probably see him. We run into him all the time. I saw the video, Toggle Quite. Is that a autocorrect? Toggle Quite. I saw the video last night. I was like, damn. YouTube-y type notes. Guys, we are on the road to 1,000. If you have not subbed, I sure would love it if I could earn your sub. And let's get over that 1,000 sub mark. That would be friggin' awesome. And I'm amazed at how long many of you stuck around yesterday watching me drive at 9 miles an hour in a friggin' bulldozer. So my average time viewed in the stream yesterday was like high as shit. But it was fun. I wish there had been more cops on. Like, because I guess Bailey was the only, I didn't know that while I was streaming. I guess he was the only one on. Because remember when I took a break, the bulldozer was parked at Legion. And he was out there. But he didn't mess with us. If I'm a cop and I see a bulldozer parked in Legion Square, I'm asking questions. Maybe he just didn't want to deal with Casey's bullshit. I don't know. Hey, Critter, new member. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You now get to see the members only stuff. Which, members, you guys did not get a daily short this morning. You got that video instead. Because that's what I worked on. And I really do. I want to turn that into a proper video before we take it public. I'll probably unlist it in a day or two. But we can line scenes up with the lyrics and make it better. All it takes is time. I got plenty of that, all right? You also get to use all those new emotes, by the way. I say new. Member emotes, like Mav's Dirty Socks, which is a great one. And the Cheese Ball, Hippie Joe's Tater Squeezins, because, you know, he likes to say vodka is just tater squeezins, which I think is fucking awesome. So we turned that into one. You ought to check them out. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Big W is to Critter. And the stream sponsor didn't fucking work. God damn it. It cleared it, but it didn't put his... What the fuck? It worked when I tested it. If it worked when I tested it and it's not working now, why? I don't know. I don't know. No idea. I'm going to go back to programming in BASIC. You know, the computer language I understand. Not really. In middle school, I could make it count down and make the screen change colors. Does that count? On the old CRT monitors. Critter said, I thought I was a member. My fault. Hey, all good, brother. I appreciate you. Wyatt, when did Toggle even start? He's a lot of bad. Who is Toggle? Tater missed my 2 comments on the game suggestion. I sure did, brother. I'll scroll up in a second. 8 million in profits within 6 days. What are you talking about? Is that some of the shit I missed? There's some issues with the idea of it, and the gameplay is unique. Oh, you're talking about that. What was it called again? Did you say that up there somewhere? So the game got $8 million in profit in 6 days? What the hell? What the hell? They don't need my money then. They got plenty of money. There's some issues, but the idea of it and the gameplay is unique and amazing. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Several games came out, new cities opening. I think the low pop is happening everywhere. However, people will always come back to what they love. You're damn right. You're damn right. I think so too. And when I guess when you think it, because we're 6 months into 2.0, right? So I guess when you think about it that way, there's a whole bunch of people that have 4, 5, or 6 months just boom. So they probably do just need a break. I'm not there. I'm not gonna say who. There was another redliner that asked me, how are you doing? Are you still having fun? And fuck yeah, I'm still having fun. But it's all still very fresh and very new and exciting to me. Like yesterday, we discovered the mine that I hadn't even paid attention to, right? I mean, there's all kinds of shit I haven't done. I guess if you've done it all, maybe you do need a little breather. I don't know. Did I like your cheesy dad joke? Did I miss one, or is it the one I read already? Silver Dragon said, Toggle. That's the game. It's called. You'll talk to the person. Guys, I can't keep up this morning. That far back. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so in the game, Mav says, voice change is a bit off, but other than that, it works and is great. Are you talking about that million something? What was it called? Did I adopt the dozer? I wish. Morning, Nicholas. How you doing? No, Casey sold it to whoever it was we sold it to. Casey sold it. And actually, I think he paid us $500. I said 200. I said 2,000 and he balked. And I said 200 just to prove Daniel wrong and that we could sell it. So we sold it to him. He got in a police chase with Bailey Dog Pro. Bailey impounded it. And that was the end of the dozer saga. There'll be another one. Probably not today, but there'll be another one. We're not done with dozers. Mecha Chameleon. That's it. Mecha Chameleon. So Nicholas, I did a couple of things with that, by the way. If I think I saw you comment on something. Maybe there's a members only video with that song Milton made and clips of Casey and the dozer. And then there's also parts of it in the Discord as well. That was good times. Who's leaving me a voicemail? Spam. Spam. It's always spam. Always. The one that's gotten annoying lately, I've gotten on some list. It's not phone calls mostly. It's text messages. XYZ local tree service is in your area. We'll stop by for a free quote. If you did your fucking homework, and this is how I know it's just some list that gets sold because it's 8 million different companies, supposedly. If you were a real company, you do your homework and you'd realize I don't have a fucking tree on the property you can trim. Funny shit. Funny shit. We have 2 trees. And I guess they could, but they're both small. Like, I can get on a ladder and do everything I need to do to them. They're small. One of them's a crepe myrtle. You know. Squeezy, what do you call a lemon with a zipper on it? A fruit fly. But chum. I need my rim shot. I've downloaded one. I just keep forgetting to put it on the damn hotkey. Yeah, I thought so too, Nick. Yeah, but you got a bush that lives in the house. I got a bush in the house. What? Oh, God. Yeah. What's up, brother? Okay. That's, what's his face? Midnight Fury, what's up, brother? So last night was pretty damn funny, by the way. What's that, man?
I know Fart still get it in the gym.
I still don't know what he said. I am so over working out, but you know, it is what it is, right?
Right.
I had one. Hey, James. Good morning, James. I had one call about you had been in an
Getting better
accident.
now.
Sorry, am I feeling better?
Yeah, you feeling good?
Well, a day's early, but so far, yeah. How about you?
Oh, you know, another day.
Yeah. What's the plan today?
Need some officers on.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't he training to be a cop or something? Otherwise, it's going to be another day of boring-ass trucking or delivery work or some shit. I don't know. You wasted my time with a phone call now. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I know you were being dirty, Mav. I caught that. Jesus Christ. Midnight Fury, you like the Mustang? Oh, you guys talking Mustangs? Sora, what's up? Tater getting them gains. Yeah. Gains are getting slow and far between, and I've gotten out of my working out routine. So we're doing a little bit while we're clocked in just to satisfy both. And then we'll go, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something. I failed. Fucking shit. I failed. Hey, Fury, wasn't it you and me hanging out at Legion last night, and I said I needed to pop in my head and never came back? Is that right? I think that was you. The memory's a little fuzzy. Anyway, I apologize for that. What happened was we got a really nasty thunderstorm, and the dog went nuts over it. And I needed to calm her down. So, yeah. I'm glad I wasn't streaming, because that would have been weird. The dog, whatever reason, she wouldn't let anybody else calm her down. It had to be me. So, okay. I was afraid she was either going to hurt herself or tear shit up. She doesn't like thunder. And I can wrap her, like if I just hold her, she'll calm down. But I can wrap her in a blanket and she'll calm down too. Well, I wrapped her in a blanket and I put her up with Tater Tot and she wasn't having it. No, she wanted to be in my arms. Okay. And then the funny part, I opened the door so I could check to see how bad it was flooding. And the neighbor's cat was sitting on the front porch. So our dog took off after the cat out into the thunderstorm she was scared of. She got, I don't know, 15 feet out the front door, realized she was getting wet, said, fuck that shit, turned around and came home. It was funny as hell. Ben Marker, hey Tater, you know how you said shenanigans later? You can always grab semis with a gatch, Kale or a trash and have a little fun. I got some ideas. We do need to go trucking because we need to get our hazmat ratings up so we can get the kind of trailers I want. I got some ideas. Shit, I got a customer. Damn it. Stop. There you go. I'll be back. Yeah, I got some ideas. Don't blame the dog. Hey, O2, what's up? What's up, brother?
That's much to be like, where the fuck are you?
Dude is so fucking slow. Gotta max those gains. I've been skipping leg day.
Yeah.
What we doing?
Just a repair.
Uh-huh. How's that police application looking?
Instantly denied.
Well, when you're the leader of a gang, what do you expect, brother?
I don't use it a gag. Ralph's just fucking causing shit.
Ralph? What's Ralph got to do with it?
Ralph saying that I'm in a gang when I'm fucking not. Gangs aren't even a thing at the moment.
Dude, it's all over I didn't even know anything about Ralph. It's all over the fucking city. I mean, it sounds like you're
Yeah, no,
protesting too
no.
much.
Oh,
Oh,
Ralph started saying it, so everybody else fucking. Oh, Ralph says it, so I'm gonna say it.
huh. Interesting. Because, like, the police are, like, talking about Lester's testes now.
Of course
You must,
they are.
that's probably why you got denied. Well, that and, you know, the whole snitch thing, but water under the bridge. I'll be right back.
Oh, no. Because in my app I put I know criminal things.
That wasn't smart, brother.
Oh, I gotta put some more effort in it. But first I'm gonna do EMS. And that.
EMS?
Yeah, I'll join EMS again.
Really?
I used to be EMS, but I
Really?
got let go. I got let go due to inactivity. Even though I had an LOA in.
Uh-huh. And you've got the competencies to, like, render first
Yes,
aid and shit?
yes.
Huh.
62 blinks in here, so I'm good now.
Huh. So, let's see. Somebody breaks an arm. How do you render first aid?
You just splint.
A splint. That it?
You use a splint and you go into EMS and look how severe it is with an X-ray.
Damn it, where the fuck is my billing machine? Son of a bitch. What's the difference between a first, second, and third degree burn?
I don't fucking know that.
Huh.
Oh,
What's the difference between ibuprofen and morphine?
brother, I don't fucking know that. We
Huh.
don't do those kinds of medications.
Huh. Do me a favor. When you're on EVMS, let me know so I can be extra safe. So, you know, yeah. All right, have a good one. What the fuck? What the fuck? I bet EMS won't take him. I bet they won't either, O2. I bet they won't either. Nicholas is back to dump some asphalt. Cheers, brother. Don't get too hot out there. Carter raid. No shit. I missed all that. Appreciate the raid, brother. Hope you had a good. What were you? I didn't check anybody's streams out. What were you streaming today? PB doesn't want morale going through the basement, right? I mean, I don't know where you go with that, right? Katano, by the way, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, good night. You're good morning, but everybody. All right, y'all come on in. We've been working out, and I kind of over it. We might do a couple more. I'm really over it. 10:13. Oh, shit, we've only been working out 30 minutes. Really? Really? Ain't nothing open but us and EMS. Really? We'll work out just a little more, but I'm really over it. Oh my God. You ever accidentally hit yourself in the balls with one of these?
No, because I know what it feels like, so I avoid it.
If you've never done it, how do you know what it feels like?
The wife.
Well, that sounds like a happy marriage there.
Well, you find your soulmate. That's it. You
Yeah.
leave her, she might bury you out in the backyard, and nobody will find you.
There'd be worse ways to go. But you do you, brother. You know, if getting your testicles crushed like a walnut is what brings your soulmate to you, you're right. You got to stick with them through thick and thin.
That's a cup on my nuts now. I don't know what you talking about.
A cut.
Cup, like football players.
Huh. Yeah, I ain't never messed with one of those. I'm more of a sleeve guy myself. The wife must be a real ball buster. That was a better one. That was a better one. No lie, that was a better one. We might very well go do some more trucking, because I really do. There's a reason I want to be able to haul explosive shit. So we might need to do some trucking today, if there's no cops on. I really don't want to do trucking every damn day, but we are starting to make a decent money at it. I also still want that trailer, but it's still on my list. It's just lower down. We got more important shit right now. You know what I mean? 939 subs. Appreciate somebody subbed then. Appreciate it. We were at 938 when I started today. Big W's. Inching ever closer. Which really means I need to bust out the credit card and go buy some shit, don't it? That's what that means. Since most of... I also got to look into that other thing still. I need to make a new list. Success! Ben Marker said, also, if Lester has become PD, he probably would be the most targeted and constantly getting pocket wiped. That could be fun, though. So that's, I don't know the EMS drama. Y'all know more about that than I do, but Natalie left EMS. When I first started in Redline, there was always EMS on. And I've noticed the last week or so, there ain't many on. And if they are, they're not on long. So that may relate to what we were talking about earlier. Just some people, there's lots of other games to play. All right, brother, be safe. There's lots of other stuff to check out, and some people just need a break, or maybe tied to some of that drama that I honestly don't know shit about. But I do, you know, I have noticed. Phil Carter can't hang around in city. Hope all have a great stream evening. Thank you, brother. 940. All right, thanks, man. Laters, as we like to say sometimes. Laters, taters. Laters, tater. Later taters, laters taters. I don't know. That ain't my catchphrase. I don't want my cat. What is my catchphrase? Jesus Christ, goddamn, something like that. Full of blasphemy, whatever the hell it is. I appreciate you, Carter. Thank you very much for the raid. Flip my car into a pool. Well, Monkey, if you're playing, you know, GTA Online, are you playing story mode or are you online? That's kind of expected, isn't it? Especially, what's that flying one called? The one that looks like Speed Racer's car. That thing's a pool magnet. That's what it does.
Kill Carter Gaming subscribed to the channel.
There it is. There it is. Thank you, brother. I don't know that I'm subscribed. I might have to check you out. Because I don't know. Maybe. I keep finding new people. Mav said it's called I Need a Pay Raise Again. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Critter said after 6 months, keep in mind some might be playing other characters, criminals, cops too. That's true too. That's true too, right? Like Bailey, for example, who was a lawyer and is now a cop. 100%. I need to pull Ollie out. In fact, I almost did that last night, but then we ended up on the, you know, marathon hostage session, which is great fun. I'm not actually bitching. I'm being grumpy old man. It was great fun, but it was a long ass deal, which was because they were disorganized and it was funny as hell. Just listening to Ice Tricks and Rays, and I mean, they were just, all three of them were just good times. I sang. And then they said, sing another song and put me on a spot, and I couldn't come up with one. It was funny as hell. 60 away from 1K. I know, Michael, I know. That's why I really need to go do some shopping. We do have Monkey's poppers on the way. He doesn't know that. I guess he does now since he's listening. They're on the way. But I got to work on the rest of it. Who are you asking about World Cup? I'm really not. I'm catching highlights. I'm American, right? And it's not, there's a certain population here, and I don't mean that in like an ethnicity. I mean, there is a soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, fan base here. It's not like it is in Europe, right? But apparently there's some, quote, little team that did really well the other day. Like, that's how much I know. That's about it. I saw some headline, and I don't remember who it is. Croatia or somebody, maybe? I don't know. That, like, surprised everybody or something? Does that ring a bell? Are you sub to Eduardo? I don't know. And I was on about when you get to 1K subs. What? Shit, I missed. What? Monkey said I'm gonna buy a big one. Well, I got two rules. Number one, any mess you make, you have to clean up. Number two, we're not doing anything that's got like hardcore pyrotechnics because, I will just give you an example. Those panels on the wall behind me, that's burlap, and it is very flammable. Now, I have treated it to make it flame resistant, but I don't want to test how good my homemade flame resistant spray is. You know what I mean? It's supposed to work. Let's find out outside, not in the studio. In fact, actually, that's been a long time. I should probably do it again. RGYN. Yeah, I think we're about done with this hanging out at the gym, working out shit. We'll go get up some trucking skills. Oh, Eduardo is midnight. Yeah, then I am. See, okay, that's... Yeah, fuck with me. Because I am 100%... I know. I was hanging out with him last night, right? But yeah, I will double check. I am almost positive I am subscribed. But I do need to double check that. Because every now and then I find somebody and I go, wait. So, because I get confused between my personal account and this account. I've had enough. I've had all I can stand. I can't stand no more. Somebody gonna pull up right now. You watch. 2. Off the clock we go. It is number 3. We put in a give or take an hour. That's enough for now. No. See, look, I'm not even working up here enough to remember how to do this shit. What the hell? Well, that's where I was confused. I don't know if we were talking about the same person or not. Lock out. Locked out. Beautiful. Anyone want to do the garbage job? No, I really... Well, we got EMS on. We still got EMS on, so cool. No one Casey. Cool.
Conehead the Librarian subscribed to the channel.
Conehead the Librarian! I love that name. Thank you so much for the subscription, buddy. I appreciate it. No, I really don't. Sinus in fucking overdrive again. Maybe I need a vacuum in here because it bothered me yesterday when I came in here. And I hadn't had a problem today till I came in here. All right, that's closed. Double check my thingy-majiggy-bobby here. Closed. Okay, I forgot to check on my cars, but it'll be okay. Conehead the Librarian. That is a friggin' awesome name, brother. Friggin' awesome. All right. You know, I just looked at that shit and I didn't pay attention to... I might call Nate in a minute. I don't think he'll be around yet. I really do want to play more in prime time. I don't know what we're going to do today. We'll see. Because like yesterday, I talked about it in my stream because I debated trying to do a second stream. Because I had the energy. But in hindsight, it's probably best I didn't. So we got no restaurant. So more sandwiches for us. That's fine. We'll go up to Roxwood and get a sandwich in Roxwood. Tell you what else we're going to do. What just happened? That was weird. No, not that. We're going to do that. And I might need... Oh. That's wine. Okay. That's already gone. Beautiful. Okay. In case either one of our friends from yesterday is trucking and out and about and want to get together, we're going to say fuck it. We're going to upgrade that truck, by the way. We're going to sell the truck we have and we're going to buy the next one up. And then we're going to skip. Now, I say that. Let's see how far away we are. I say that. Conan said, hey, y'all. I hope y'all are all doing good. Michael, is it a play off of Conan the Barbarian? It's got to. It's got to be, right? It's got to be a combination of that and the Coneheads. You got to tell us. If you're just lurking Conehead, it's all good. Don't worry about it. But, you know, that is such an awesome name. Michael's asking. I would love to know the story behind it. Pull this one out. Let's get some of this shit out of our pockets. Oh, and I lost my tow rope. I don't know where the hell it is. It's just gone. It just disappeared. So I have to buy another one. And you say, how did it disappear? Testing theories. Shit, I got all... Fucking hell. Look at all this shit I got on me I don't need on me. Because I didn't put that away. Next time we're by the mechanic, we're going to put some of that shit up. Boop. That one I want. What happened to that trap phone? Oh, it's in the... I know where it is. Where are the watches? I had some watches. No, I guess I didn't. I guess those were stolen shit that got taken off of us. Never mind. Because that's all we got from Grime. Was that, and then... No, there was something else I got from Grime. Well, the watches. There they are. Maybe I need to take a break before we do anything else. Fucking hell. Conehead said, yes, sir. Probably because Lester touched it. What the f... Maybe. We need better brakes on this thing. Or better tires or something. Oh, we got to put money in the bank too. We didn't earn a whole... Maybe I won't bother. It's less than $5,000. We earned a little bit from Grime. We literally did 6 packages, right? And got 2 boxes, and that's the shit we got out of them. Miss Dolly, what's happening? For those of you that play Minecraft, we've got a little bit of an issue, by the way, on Prince blocks and bad decisions. We have to wait for an update. Mav, you will have to speak to it better than I can, but basically the gist, if I understand correctly, is An update broke shit. Java players are fine, no issue. Those of us that play on Bedrock, if we have updated, we can't get in until somebody updates their something. That ain't on Mav, that ain't on us. That's one of the things we use. That's the technical description. Ain't that right, Mav? I don't remember the name of it. Geyser, paper, tornado, hurricane, notepad, something. You go stand over here. All right, I don't know what song is going to come up. I'm about to pull up my play. Am I going? I could try to do. I'd get the gameplay. No, you wouldn't. Can I do it? Can I do it? Where's the I might not be back before it ends. Can I do Milton's song from this screen? I may not have set it up that way. We'll figure that out for next break. You guys can decide if you want to watch it again. In the meantime, I'm just going to do my playlist so I can go pee and get something else to drink. I will be back. Forgot to make Casey dance. Do y'all care about that? I don't know if you do or not. It's easy enough to do. If you do, if you don't care about it, we can stop doing it. I'll be back.
Settle in. We've got a special shout out tonight for a man across the pond. A man of logic, a man of moderation, and a man of very specific taste. Our favorite mod has a secret he hides deep in a bucket where the flavor resides. He loves to get messy, he loves to get loud, pulling them out in front of the crowd. He says they're jumbo, he says they're extra thick, but they leave a weird residue that's hard to lick. He's got two in his mouth and he's reaching for more, dropping his salty crumbs all over the floor. They're pungent and round and they've got a weird smell, but Mav handles his balls remarkably well. Oh, Mav's got the cheesiest balls in town. They're big, they're orange and they're hard to put down. One taste of his seasoning and you'll be a fan. He's the saltiest side of an Englishman. He's a generous, snack-loving British old bloke with the finest balls on which you could choke. But then the Discord pings with a leaked upload. I'm checking my phone in full screen mode. He's showing it off while he sits on the couch, making the whole community say ouch. He's staring at a box that he's trying to fill with a pencil in his hand and a look that could kill. He's looking for a 9 while his heels look black. It's a feet pick scandal with no turning back. He's solving the grid while he's curling his toes. How he fits a large number in, nobody knows. The chat is moving fast, but Mav is moving slow, with orange stained fingers and a rhythmic flow. One hand's on the mouse, the other's in the bin, while he's tucking those numbers and digits in. He's filling the gaps with a pencil so small, while the dust from his feet covers everyone's wall. Oh, Mav's got the cheesiest balls in town. They're big, they're orange, and they're hard to put down. One taste of his season screen. Is that what's it, Dust, or is he just happy to see us? And Mav, buddy, I'm looking at this photo. Is that a 4 or is it the piece of lint stuck to your sock? I can't tell where the Sudoku ends and the grind begins. Seriously, mate, that box is supposed to be empty. And the socks. Absolute legend, though.
Well, some folks ride banks, some folks race cars. Casey stole a damn dozer, and somehow that became everybody else's problem.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour. Whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, 0 plans in sight. Turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer, boulevard cruiser, king of bad decisions in a yellow bulldozer.
Casey in the dozer, rolling real slow. 9 miles an hour, but he's still in the show. Coffee stand shattered, echo looking confused. Casey just waved like he was cutting a ribbon amused. Tracks on the pavement, dirt flying around. Got the whole damn city hearing that diesel sound. Everybody asking, what's the mission today? Casey said no clue, then kept drifting away. Past 3 patrol cars, nobody knew why. One cop started laughing, another just sighed. Ain't outrunning anybody, ain't hiding a film. Yet somehow every bad idea got attached to him.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour. Whole city watching like a slow motion power. One hand on the wheel, 0 plans in sight. Turning daylight nonsense into Saturday night. Casey in the dozer, don't know where he's going, but if there's trouble nearby, somehow he keeps showing. Bridge fixer, coffee killer.
At What If King 06 super chatted $1.99. Hee I'm back again.
To the bridge with the serious face. Took one single picture, said fix the whole place. Didn't turn a wrench, didn't tighten the bolt. Still posted the evidence like he rebuilt it all. Construction workers baffled, engineers upset. Casey's out collecting praise he ain't earned yet. Thumbs up selfie with the skyline behind, like he personally designed every road sign.
Then he crawled through traffic at a turtle's pace. People growing old, trying to pass the damn thing. GPS gave up, maps started crashing. Casey just
Milton's new song.
diesel kept clapping.
Casey in the dozer, 9 miles an hour. Whole city watching like a slow
That's on the Discord if y'all want to hear it all the way through. What If King, brother, how are you doing this morning? Thank you so much for another super chat. Hey, I'm back again. Hell yeah, brother. Good to see you back. We're about to start trucking. There aren't any cops on yet. So and I got some goals for trucking, and I mean, part of it's making money, but I want to be able to haul explosives.
Now he's cruising through Legion like
So we're going to work on that.
float, no destination pick, just keeping it afloat. Tourists taking
What I was making faces about, it looks like Arthur is going to be a thing for those of you on the Gulf Coast. Our first tropical system. Yay! Not yay. Firing up early this season, I guess. Fucking hell.
Casey's living like the mayor of the meds. Diesel engine growling, the soundtrack of the day. The
All right, we don't have any skill points yet. We still need to get more. But I'm really, the more I think about it, I think we're going to sell this truck. Let me look and think about it again.
but the ride ain't done. Casey still rolling underneath the evening sun. Half tank left and a pocket.
You're going to the store, monkey. Take your phone. Call me if you need me. Don't call me unless it's urgent. Text me. If it's urgent, call me. Because if you call, I answer. You know that.
Not a damn chance. Hey, yet somehow
He just came back like a radio presenter. Who, me? What are you talking about? What are you on about?
taking up the town from the docks to the
Dealership.
to the
See, I'm torn because we've gotten multiple pieces of advice. Is this one worth upgrading off of that?
no million
We're already 14. Maybe we wait till we get 16 to buy this one. Maybe we just put up with it till we get to that one. Maybe that's what we do. I think that's what we do. Let's see how long it takes us to get there. Okay, so let's pull out the truck we have. Select, spawn. But see, I don't think I can do this yet, right? No. I gotta get a higher ADR. Okay. We're gonna unlock all of them on the low level and then go up from there. That's what we're gonna do. Can I do this one?
At What If King 06 super chatted $1.99. Wait.
Wait? What are we waiting on? Did I fuck something up? What are we waiting on? Get the 16 one? Oh, on the truck. Yeah, that's what I think too, brother. That's what I think too. So I can't do any of this shit yet. Piss. We can do this one. I guess we're doing that one. All right, pause the music play. No, we'll let it run. We'll let it run for a little bit. So, What If King, how you doing today, brother?
And the trolls start to rise. You'll hear the
Neil said, sorry I was dead. Did you spend a year off dead for tax reasons? Douglas Adams fans out there? Anyone? Anyone?
But here, we call them
Monkey calls you a minute later. What do you want from the shops? Right? Probably. Probably. I owe him $10. He asked me for $10. I've got like $3 in my wallet right now, so he's gonna have to wait. Sorry, Monkey. And if you're still listening, just because you got money in your pocket doesn't mean you need to spend it, brother. You said you were gonna save some of that. That's all I'm gonna say.
King 06 super chatted $1.99. Good you.
Good me. Alright, fair enough. Super chat, brother. What If King is here to break YouTube? Always. That's what he does. That's what he does. He breaks it. Neil said, sorry I was late. Only just come back with the dogs. It's all good, brother. So we worked out. So it's not... Today's plan, there is no plan. I mean, I've still got my I'm over it attitude, and we're going to fuck around, but right now there is no fucking around, so we're going to do a little trucking. And I went the wrong fucking way. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Okay. Okay. I guess that part of the fence is unbustable. Okay, that's fine. We'll go this way. Monkey said I might go clothes shop. Okay. Well, if you're going clothes shopping, do a thing they call window shopping. Look but don't buy. We'll talk about it, okay? That's not real. I mean, by all means, buy yourself a shirt if you want to, but it's all right. We'll talk about that off stream. I'm not going to tell you not to buy clothes, but you know, parents will buy you clothes too, right? I'm just saying. There's a happy balance there. I just was thinking we get closer to time for school to start. Get you some nice new kicks and shit for school, right? Dolly, he broke the server too. We're gonna blame him for the server breaking. Damn. You do not need a jacket. No, you do not need a jacket, brother. It is 95 friggin' degrees outside. You got plenty of jackets. You probably will need a jacket in the fall. Patience. Not to mention the fact I got a secret source for jackets where you can get a much higher quality jacket for a much cheaper price than riding your bike up there. Patience is a virtue, says the guy with no patience. One hour Portugal time today. What we talking about? Dolly said he's just bored. I think that that is probably 100% true. We're all going stir crazy because of the rain, and that's what I warned him about going bike riding, because while I was frowny facing with my mic off, I was looking at the radar. Monkey, you ain't got long, brother. In fact, getting my Gladiator, there's a rain jacket in the floor behind my seat. You might want that. World Cup. See, I might need to watch a little. Where do you even watch that in the U.S., y'all? I don't have... I don't know what we have anymore. We cut the cord several years ago, so it's all streaming for us. And we signed up for a bunch of services, and we've just been canceling them because they keep going up in price, and I still can't ever find anything that I want to watch. So, you know, the one I kind of miss is Disney Plus, but not really, because... like, they keep raising the price and cutting what you get at the same time. So I'm like, fuck it. You know. Conehead said, have a good stream, man. Ducking out for now. Appreciate you hanging out for a while, Conehead. Come back anytime, brother. Kill Carter. All right. What the hell is Chaos Cubed? That was what I'm looking at. I got an alert and I'm thinking, oh, it might be something important. Ready for Chaos Cubed? Some game. I don't know. Monkey said, no, I wear sweatpants and hoodies in the... Brother. If you're going to be a stupid teenager, can we have that discussion off stream? Don't waste your money buying a jacket and sweatpants at 95 degrees. If you don't believe me, text Slayer and talk to him. Please? Please? You got other things you want to spend your money on that are better purchases. I promise. You've been through them with me. Miss Dolly said our wildfire is 40% contained. I finally let the cat out into the catio. Fancy. So he can get his outside time. Dolly, your cat has a catio. Actually, I guess we have a catio. It's our front porch, and we don't even own a cat. But we have neighborhood cats that hang out on it. And then the dog goes nuts. I bought a sandwich, and I didn't eat it. What the fuck? Chaos Cubed is Minecraft? Okay. Yeah, the notification popped up and went away, so I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm interested in weather alerts right now. What if King said, what is Chaos Cube? And Mav just said, apparently it's something, some sort of... It was a notification that popped up on my monitor over here that probably came from my phone. I don't really know. I'm keeping an eye out on my weather alerts. That's why I have them up. But this wasn't that. Bondbuster, what's happening, brother? How you doing today? Good to see you. I'll buy Grime plushie boxes for 1K each. Okay. Nope, nothing else to do. That's not true. We could, apparently they have balanced some of the jobs. We could go check some of that out. I don't know much about it. But I was watching, Kiba this morning, and apparently they've changed construction around a little bit, for an example. And then I think he was saying they might have cut the pay or stuff you get on Amazon or Grime, or might not have. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he was sure or not. I don't really keep up with that shit. I just do stuff just cause.
At What If King 06 super chatted $1.99, you won't drive off the road.
Thanks for the super chat. Now, is that a challenge or a prediction? Oh, no balls, you'll drive off the ledge. Hi guys, hey Blackhawk, how you doing? No, we're trying to make money. Actually, I want the money. Right now, it's not even about the money. It's about getting more skill points up. Oh, we need to go this way. No, he's got a catio. This is Dolly. Dolly said, no, he's got a catio on the patio. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Get out of the way, little bastard. Too many vultures and big birds that could swipe him up if he actually went outside. He's a cat. Maybe we got different kinds of cats. We got a cat around here. It's actually the neighbors. But he hangs out with us, so we kind of think of him kind of as ours too. That fucker, I watched that fucker take down and chase off a fox. And a coyote. So maybe we got different kinds of cats. I don't know. He did. He ran a fox out of the neighborhood. I was like, what the fuck? That's a challenge. Aha. 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 Bombbuster said I'm absolutely fucked. I couldn't sleep. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Been awake since 2 a.m. and it's now 5:20 p.m. Ouch. So I'll be having my dinner soon and getting... fuck, a mod alert just popped over that. Getting myself an early one. I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you. Blackhawk said, I saw you on last night on other streams. Thought I'd stop in today, see how you're doing. Appreciate it, brother. We had a lot of fun last night. And I almost streamed my, I talked about it earlier. It was like, because I could play for a little while and then I'd have to go do family stuff for 15 or 20 minutes and I just wouldn't have made a good stream, right? But I had a lot of fun. We'll do it again. In fact, we're going to do at least one primetime stream in the next couple of days. I don't know which day yet. We'll figure it out. Bombbuster telling Dolly hi. Stream Elements doing Stream Elements things. I should mute that in my multi-chat. Fuck, I fucked it. I should have backed in. I should have backed in. Blackhawk said, I don't think we need to challenge him. It'll happen naturally. You've been lurking. If you know that, you've been lurking. We hadn't... When's the last time we really fucked up the trucks? It's been a... God damn it. It's been a while. Does this thing open by itself now? This is where I get confused, because... There we go. That'll work. Okay. I don't remember if it was Redline or my last city. One of the two. It was the same trucking script. One of the two, you couldn't make that park unless somebody opened that garage. Why am I pointing? You can't see what I'm pointing at. Unless somebody opened that garage door. You couldn't get the truck parked. It was annoying as fuck. So is that. Okay, what's the best way to the depot from here? If we do, that's fine. That's exactly what I was thinking. I guess I'm slowly learning because I was thinking cut through the city as opposed to the interstate. So, yay. What if King said, Dolly, if he actually gets enough for the truck this stream, I'll donate 20 subs on tater traps? Brother, I already got enough for the truck. I just figured we'd earn it. Oh, you're talking points. No, you're right. I don't have points. I got the money. I don't have the points. No cops get on. Maybe what happens. I wouldn't mind running into our trucking friends if they end up being around and teaming up again. We made better money doing that. That was nice. But I also was holding the team back because I don't have all the certifications they do, right? We'll get there. I don't mind trucking. I just don't want to do it all the time. Now all the local sources are going nuts. Tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm. Whatever. You keep a wary eye. Everybody's going to freak out because it's the first one of the season, and that's what we do. And the news stations salivate because they know they can get views. So they will build it up into something it ain't. And you'll get all those pictures of the little pretty reporter sitting out there next to a stop sign waving in the wind. Massive storm incoming! Bullshit. I mean, if it is, it is. Tell me it is. But don't play every fucking tropical depression up like it's a catastrophic event. Because it's not. It's just a bunch of rain. Shit pisses me off. Sorry. Old man rant. Sorry. Blackhawks, one of the days that ends in Y. Where's the gate? Oh, just the other side. That's right. 0. See, I got ideas. It's time, right? I've got ideas for a Casey Doesn't Know music video. I've got ideas now for Milton's. I don't have an idea for this one. That's not true. I do. It's just too complicated to do. Maybe I'm a rice in a dry rub. We don't have anywhere that tells us how far away we are. That annoys the shit out of me. What's up, brother?
Mr. Casey.
Yeah. Ain't much else to do, is there?
Nope. Not at all. For right now, at least.
Right.
Hopefully within the next hour, you pick up.
Yeah, we'll see. Yesterday, it was slow going till real late. Then it got crazy.
Oh, yeah, I was here.
Jodiel's 12 on Twitch just redeemed hydrate.
Sawdust for 41. That might be the one we do.
Jodiel's 12 on Twitch just redeemed stream.
Like clockwork, brother. Like clockwork. Let me pick my... Where did it go? Where'd my sawdust go? There it is. Let's try that one. There's your stretch, Strody. Appreciate it. Oh. And same cup as yesterday. No, I didn't wash it. I did rinse it. It's just water, right? Water cup. Cheers. Jody said I'll be back after eating. Cool. Somebody, wait a minute. That's a comment. Casey doesn't know this, but my advice is to avoid Daniel at all costs and stick with either, hate to say it, Timu and Nate Jones. Anyone who watched streams yesterday understands what I'm talking about. Casey doesn't know anything. I think I know what you're talking about, but obviously Casey does. I actually, and that was the one. In fact, I do. I actually want to reach out to Ice Tricks because I did have a lot of fun, and I want to have some more fun with them. And it wasn't that I left abruptly. They were gone. They don't know why I left, and they weren't around. But it's because Tater Tot was just so sweet, and he said, "Daddy," and when he uses that sweet little boy voice and asks something, I can't tell him no. I just can't. So I'm like, okay, cool. I came in and goodbye. Yeah, no. If we're doing a stream, that's why I try to work my streams around that time as best I can. But I was not going to tell him no last night, so I didn't. And I want to apologize for that. But I would like to do more ice tricks. The more I hang out with him, and I've told you guys this before. When I first saw Timu, what am I doing? I already got my trailer. I didn't get it. It took me a little while. That is one funny ass motherfucker. It took me a while. But they were fun. They really were a lot of fun. And that's, I want to start planning to do more stuff in prime time and meet more people. But I think Casey needs to find, did I not? It's back there. His trailer must have spawned in my usual spot. Michael said it's almost like the grocery stores pay the news companies to oversell the storm to boost the economy. Maybe. I don't think it's that deep. I could be wrong. What the fuck do I know? I think it's just the news people going, oh, we can get ratings. And they oversell it. And everybody buys into it because we haven't had a storm since last season. And oh shit. You know, I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not going to go crazy with it, but that means it's time to go through our emergency supplies, make sure the batteries are ready, and make sure we got plenty of non-perishable food and all the shit we do. I just usually don't do it this early in the year, but might as well, right? Usually for the northern Gulf Coast, the worst part is in the fall. Not always. I didn't mean to go this way, but that's okay. Blackhawk said that's like us when we get our first big snowstorm or thunderstorm, lightning, tornadoes. Yeah, it is. Exactly. It's exactly like that. Dolly said in City Daniel was acting weird to you on the phone. That's enough to keep him to minimum, and for God's sakes, don't buy anything off of him. Interesting. He was being cagey on the phone. And the funny thing is, when I played last night, I didn't call him. Because he was being cagey as hell on the phone, right? And he said and maybe he did, I don't know. Maybe he said he was doing criminal things. But after a while, he put out a tweet asking if anybody wanted to do garbage work with him. So I was like, I don't know, okay. We were doing criminal things by ourselves for a little bit. Not a lot. We didn't do a lot. Like I said, we mostly just handed out drugs. And then we hung out in Legion, and then we got taken hostage. And did a little grime work. That's what we did. Because I was going to do construction with Snoops and whoever else was around. But they already had 4. They didn't need me. Dolly said I was watching Nate's stream. There you go. For a bit. And saw you also. I didn't even know Rodney was streaming. I gotcha. I guess Lexi wasn't, though, was she? I didn't realize Rodney was streaming. Good time. One thing I got to figure out, and maybe it's proximity, if I don't know. I did notice while we were driving around in the car last night that everybody seemed just slightly louder than me. I can bump myself up a little, but I haven't noticed that being a problem before, so I didn't want to fuck with it yet. Maybe I'm overanalyzing because you could hear me, so I don't know. I don't know. Michael said, when isn't Daniel acting like that? He's always acting cagey. That's part of who Daniel is, right? Lexi wasn't, but Rodney covered the Daniel and Lexi situations. I love Rodney. Rodney's another one. I think he's fun. Some people don't take to Rodney. I think he's funny as hell. He marches to a different drum, and I love him for it. Of course, if y'all hadn't figured it out, there ain't many people. I love everybody. I really do. I don't think there's a single person in Redline I go, I don't care for them. I really don't think I'd have to think. I really don't think I cannot come up with a single person. And that, I mean, I'm not talking about players, I'm talking about characters, right? I don't think there's a single character I don't care for. I really don't. I think you guys talked the weather into existence in game. maybe so. You may be right, Dolly. Look at that shit. Here we are talking about weather and rain, and there it is. That's funny as hell. Blackhawk said, yeah, he was. I was usually in there most of the night unless he's standing around not talking to anyone. Gotcha. Oh, is Karen in the chat? I didn't see Karen's name pop by. There she is. Hey, Karen, how are you doing today? I need to start using my cruise control with the truck. I was a lifesaver with that stupid bulldozer yesterday. Oop, just like that. I must have changed your setting because my drive-by mouse thing isn't working. Can you turn that off? I didn't know I could turn that off, but it's not working. There it goes. I was just hitting the wrong button. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Probably means it would have worked with the bulldozer yesterday too. Never mind, I'm an idiot. What else is new? Blackhawk said he's a straight shooter. Some people can't handle that. That's fair. That's fair. Karen said, hi, Tater, doing good, thank you. How's your day going so far? My personal day is going great. Other than the fact that it's rained for 592 days straight now. No, it's been like three and a half. In game, we just grinding. I'd like to go fuck around, and if it's like yesterday, eventually I'll get bored with grinding and we'll find our own way to fuck around. But I'd like to fuck around illegally if we can. Oh goody, we're going to Head Pop area. How did we cut through the gas station? Isn't that what we decided? Okay. Let's see if we can avoid the Head Pop this time. No cheese. I don't have any cheese. I don't have any cheese balls. I don't have any cheeses. Lightning. I guess we are getting that hurricane in game. Yeah. What do I got? I got some stale goldfish. That's what I got today. Bondbuster throwing out the cheese balls. Ah, you're killing me. I did eat breakfast today. Leftover cold pizza. Aria raid. Appreciate you, Aria. Hope you had a great stream today. Didn't even get a notification that you were streaming, or I would have at least... Oh. Yeah, I don't know that I got one either. Sora said, I love lightning storms. Yeah, as long as they're far away, they're fine with me. I don't like them when they're right here. Okay. Let's let off of that. Let's look way the hell over here. Where did we head pop? So really don't want to do that again. What did he say do? He said cut through here, right? Something like that. Okay. 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 We should be good now, yeah? Yeah? Maybe? If we were gonna head pop, we should have already done it, right? Maybe? 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 Call me maybe. 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 Alright, where are we going to put this thing? Back there. Which way has it got a face back there? There it was. I can't tell. Let's go take a look. That gate doesn't open. Fucker.
Map is ready. He never lets a trip fail. A sunny coat shining like a literal
Yeah, come on in, Raiders. We just grinding. If we get some cops. Okay, it needs to face this way.
tires start to spin. Leaving the driveway, let the journey begin. Shifting the drive, feel the power start to rise.
Midnight Fury said, I'm Leave you today. They're going to go watch World Cup. Portugal versus Congo. All right, brother. I'll check out the highlights. I do like soccer. I'll check it out. Have a good one, brother. Appreciate you hanging out for a while. So we got two options. We can try to bust that down, or we can back in. I should be able to back in that. That should be okay. Yeah, come on in, Raiders. There's not any cops on last I checked. So we are trucking at the moment. If we get any cops, then we're going to go fuck around illegally. If we don't get any cops, we're going to end up finding something to do to fuck around because I'm going to get bored. And I don't know what that looks like yet. Just like yesterday. I don't know what it looks like till it happens. But for now, we're trying to get to where we can haul explosives and shit with our truck. Get out of my fucking way. Excuse you. Better lock that door. I could make that turn if you would get out of the way. Excuse me.
Got a tank full of gas and a dog named Mav, living for the moments that we didn't know we'd have.
You asshole. Pardon me. I'm gonna get out and beat your ass in a minute. Thank you. Ah, fucked it again. Sitting here with my mouth open like a fucking mouth breather again. Why do I do that? I didn't used to do that. When I got old, I started doing that. Is that an old person thing? Maybe. Got a tank full of gas and a dog named Mav. There we go. We should put Mav in the truck with us. Blackhawk said, same here, Sore, especially out in the middle of the country with no lights. It's fun to watch. Yes. Yes. 100% agree. So yeah, I've talked sailing. Like Hippie Joe and I had that day where we just geeked out sailing, right? Talking about sailing. I've got several stories about lightning storms on various sailboats I've owned. But there is just something amazing about being on a sailboat in the middle of a thunderstorm, watching the storm off in the distance come up. It's so dramatic with no lights anywhere. You just get the storm, lightning way off in the distance, right? And it comes and it rolls over you and it feels like your world is about to end and the boat goes nuts. And then it keeps going on its way and you watch it fade back off into the distance. It's cool as hell. They got all kind of cool shortcuts I need to learn. I don't know that that was one of them, but maybe. Actually, I think it was coming down over here somewhere. Yeah, because we cut through by that thing. The Kaio King. Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. I got a bunch of horrible stories about being in storms on the boat, and some of them aren't so horrible. And the one I'm thinking of right now that I'm about to tell is kind of a cross between the two. For those of you that were here that day, I was reminiscing about it. My first proper sailboat, proper is the wrong word. The first sailboat that I truly owned, I've spent $800 on. And I felt like I had it made. I owned a boat! It was a 22-foot long piece of shit is what it was. Yeah? But I loved it. And quite often I would just go spend time in the marina, polishing the metal on it, or working on the gel coat, or wiring something, or whatever. And there was a particular, or I'd go sail, right? And there was one particular day I'd gotten off work and went down to the marina that afternoon with the intent of doing something like that. And a thunderstorm rolled through. So instead what I did was I grabbed a book and I curled up on the settee, which is kind of a small, it's not a bed, it's just a loungy type place to be. I grabbed a cold one, I grabbed my book, I propped myself up in the settee and I started reading my book as this thunderstorm rolled over. And it was quite violent. Like the boat was rocking, the neighboring boats were beating against the moorings. You could hear the halyards clank, 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 clank as the boat pitch poled, right? And the way this particular boat was, it had a little bit of a, I don't want to say a leak, but it was quite normal to have 2 or 3 inches of water at your feet. That was okay. It was normal. Thank God I was on that settee with my feet propped up because my boat got hit with lightning. That was scary as fuck. I mean, I'm sitting here enjoying this cozy day, and all of a sudden I hear the loud crack bang. At the exact same time, I see this blue light. What it did, it hit my mast. It shot down the mast to the inside cabin of the boat. We have this thing called a compression pole that supports the mast, right? It shot down the mast through the compression pole. I saw the lightning go in the water, swirl around looking for the closest point to ground, and then finally shoot out the keel. If I'd been in that water, what the fuck would have happened? I don't know, but I am thankful that I was not. So it was scary as hell, but it was also really cool to see. And somehow I didn't get, I know why. I didn't get a hole punched in the boat because I have a well-grounded keel with ground, or had, that was a different boat. It was a cast iron keel with grounded straps on it, so it found its way out that way and somehow didn't punch a hole in the boat, thank God. Sora said, I live in a valley, so there's plenty of mountains to drive to watch from. That is so cool. GG raid. Did I miss another raid, or are we talking Aria still? Scott Robertson, hey brother, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so that's one of my lightning stories. I got another one, different boat. A little bit different story. That wasn't lightning, that was a tornado. And I wasn't in the boat. I was in the water next to the boat with maybe 3 or 4 other boats. I don't remember that particular trip. In fact, we were in Santa Rosa Sound in northwest Florida. And there's a tornado, a water spout, coming through the bay. And we're all sitting out there in the water. Lightning hit, you could feel it get tingly in the water. What did we do? Like dumbasses, we sat there in the water and watched the water spout go by, because what else you gonna do? What the fuck? Speaking of tornadoes, that's what happens, right? The sky turns green. Here we go. Bombbuster said, I just get crappy London weather. Wow. We get some fucking weird weather here in the States. Scott said, talking to Michael. Hey, Michael, hope you're doing good. Good as that can be, buddy. That's a great saying, Michael. Should we get more sandwiches? Did I eat my sandwich? I did. Should I go ahead and get another one? Probably. Probably. Fact. I don't even know where that photo is. Somewhere I have an amazing photo of that trip where we saw the water spout. But there was one of those shelf cloud things you get, you know, where it's like a shelf cloud. I don't know how you describe that, but it is a solid gradient of cloud in the sky that just bisects the whole sky. And it was dark as hell over the boats. I should find that photo. If I can find it, I'll share it. Because it's very dramatic looking. God, we did a lot of stupid shit when we were young because we just didn't know any better. Alright, that song means we've gone all the way through the playlist, so I'm going to kill the playlist for now. We'll come back to it later. Right, isn't that what we started on? Was the Squeeze the Tater theme? I think so. I need to pull that one out of the playlist, since we play it at the beginning all the time. You're still going. You're still going. Code 6, what's happening? Buying restaurants have opened. They're not any open, Code 6, or I would. You're 100% right. Code 6 said buy it in the restaurants. If they're open, they expire. Yeah, they last longer. They fill you up more and they last longer. But there's not any restaurants open right now, so we don't have a choice. Plus, you can't buy sandwiches. You can't buy from the gas stations when the restaurants are open. I don't remember. Oh, I did lock that because I didn't want that guy coming to get us. That's right. You know, you can just click it rather than grab the eye. I know. It's a habit. I don't know why I do that, but I do. You never did anything dumb. Scott never did anything dumb. I don't believe you. Look at that sky. That's a pretty sky. At least it's not that green anymore. All right, where are we at? I'm assuming we still don't have cops. No, that's okay. It's all right. I ain't bored yet. It'll be all right. Katana, I'm laughing at you, brother, and you know why. I've lurked and been around long enough. Yeah, Trey. Trey who? I don't think Casey's met Trey, right? I was about to say we've run into Trey. That's not strictly true. What's strictly true is Trey ran over Casey. That's the part that's true. Twice, if memory serves. Holy shit. Not that one. That one. Fine. One time I might have caught my jeans on fire at a cookout. Story time. Everybody gather around. Scott has a story. Story time. All right, we got cheese for $5,300. That may be our best one right now. Looks like it's gonna be, yeah. Who cut the cheese? Boop. Let's go. Fuck. This will be fun. Of course, Trey ran me over. Of course. That's all right. Casey's run over plenty of other people. That's king. Fine, Buster. I met him kind of on my first day. I had a head-on crash with him. He called me a bitch and learned how to drive and drove away. That's perfect. That's perfect. Where are we going? We are going down by the airport. Okay, easy enough. Scott said, oh, and I caught my jeans on fire in my welding class in high school. All I will say is I had to take my jeans off in class. Oh, brother, I feel for you. Oh, man. Welding's one of those skills I don't have, and I really wish I did. I wish I had taken the opportunity to learn how to weld. And you say, oh, it's never too late. Maybe. I have a fear because my eyes are already going bad and I don't want to accelerate that. And I know welding masks, blah, blah, blah. I think at this point it's best that I leave that to others and pay for it when I have to. But I do wish I'd learned it when I was younger. I don't know if we'll... Never mind, that works. I was going to start rambling about this Arthur thing again, but I mean, and I am. I'm talking to him when I asked because I have not looked at our specific forecast. And if it's where the little graphic I saw of it is where it's at, we got a little time before it even matters. I'm also sitting here thinking in my head about, you know, all of our basic storm season shit that I've been putting off that I guess we ought to do, which isn't just making sure our perishables and batteries are good. And I probably need to fire the generator. It should be fine. Last fall, I changed the oil. When I put it away, I winterized the generator, changed the oil, spark plugs, all that shit. So it should just be good to go. But probably need to check that. Make sure we got plenty of gas, which I know we do, but all that shit. And then there's the ever-present walk around the yard and see what you got laying around that you've accumulated since last year that will fly and cause problems. And I'm going, oh, we ain't got nothing. We're fine. Bullshit. We have kids. I'm sure there's all kind of shit out there I need to look at. And then there's the boat. The boat should be good, but I need to give it a once over to double check. Scott said, Michael, what sucked more was there was a smoking hot girl in class. Oh, no. And I was still trying to hit on her that day. Oh, well, that's high school. I guess taking your pants off wasn't a good thing. Just yet. Oh, God, I got a story. Same shop class. We were bored one day, had a sub. So I let a few guys super glue my, what the fuck? I let a few guys super glue my hands together, and she caught me chewing tobacco. It was her first day. She was pissed. Holy hell. Wow. Way to torment the substitute teacher, brother. Dragon Sky Queen said we'll be better than 5 years ago going to a storm. That's true. That's true. What Dragon is talking about, we had a hurricane. A bad one. Tater Tot was a week old. And there's Dragon, my dragon, trying to be a brand new mom with a newborn, breastfeeding this week-old kid, and a hurricane that ripped the roof off our house. That was insane. And we didn't have power for however long it was. Like, it took us 8 hours to go get gas one day. It's the hurricane life. It's what you do. And I am so proud of her and what she did with Tater Tot when he was a baby and managed to endure through that. That was a big deal. That was a big deal. That storm was crazy. It was a slow mover. And it just beat and beat and beat on us. And ripped off one side of the shingles on the house. And then as it passed by, it ripped off the other side. Oh, it sucked ass. Scott, then she's seen your skid marks. Oh my God, shots fired. Scott said, Michael, she could have saw more anytime. Cheers. Scott said, a hurricane is like going through a divorce. They take your house, your cars, and your money. You're not wrong. Oh, I've been through several. From an emotional standpoint, that wasn't the worst storm I've been through. But with all of our shit that was going on at the same time, it was the worst. But we got through it. By the way, that's when I decided to buy a vehicle capable of getting out of deeper water than the one I owned, for that very reason. Which is why I bought my current Jeep Gladiator. The main reason. Going off-road is just a nice side benefit. I wanted something that would go through 2 feet of water. And it will. And crawl over up to a reasonable size trees in the road and just general after hurricane nonsense, because I ain't getting stuck like we did in that storm. I ain't doing it again. Speaking of which, I need to buy a new chainsaw. I've been putting that off. I've got one, but it's a dinky little one, right? I want a good quality, clear the fucking road chainsaw, and they expensive. But we need to get one before we get into the meat of hurricane season this year. And like Karen was talking about the fire being, what would you say, Karen, 30% contained? I mean, that's what y'all have to deal with year, season after season. We have a fire season, and I don't want to downplay it, but it ain't near the big deal they are out west. I mean, it's still serious, but it's not like out west. Hurricane parts are fun. Mr. RedlineRP, what's up, brother? Good to see you. The other thing, hurricane. I don't know what's worse, a hurricane or a tornado from a mental standpoint. I mean, because tornadoes, you get a warning, maybe if you're lucky, 15, 20 minutes ahead of time, then it happens, and then you deal with the aftermath. And it sucks. Hurricanes, you get a ton of warning. And everybody rush, right? You're rushing to put up storm shutters if you have them. You're going through your hurricane prep. You're gathering up your supplies. If you evacuate, you're evacuating. Rush. And then nothing. And that's the worst part to me. Because if you shelter in place, you sit there. And you listen to the radio or you watch the news until you have no power. And then you sit in the dark. And it gets worse because you have no air conditioning. You're trying to conserve your battery power or gas if you run a generator, so you're keeping lights off or minimal. You listen to the wind howl. It gets stuffy and humid and hot as hell in the house, and you can't open a window because you put your hurricane shutters up. So you're stuck inside this stuffy, hot house with nothing to do about it, listening to the storm tear everything out outside for hours and hours and hours. Look at that sky. And then it passes and you go outside and you hang out with all the neighbors and realize how fucked you are and you clean up again. But that's sitting around with nothing to do. Oh, that fucking sucks. I think that's why so many people drink during hurricanes and have hurricane parties. I really do. Dolly, I was waiting on that when Dolly popped up and said that's my cue to say someone banned Carmine. That's your cue. Scott said, where I live in Georgia, there's only one road out and there's a bridge. And when that bridge goes out, what happens, right? Gaetano the Lurker. During Hurricane, I've told that story too. During Hurricane George, way back when, that one was just a rain event. I made the mistake of crossing one of those long-ass bridges that crosses a bay. In the middle of it. Went and hung out with a buddy. We got drunk on wine and cooked steak and mushrooms. It was good times. I think that was George. They all begin to blend together after a while, except the really bad ones. I'm supposed to be down. It's alright, it's okay. We take the scenic route. I knew that. We've been here. I knew I needed to be down. I just didn't. If we weren't in a truck, I would just pop and take this little jump over here, but that seems like a terrible idea in the truck. This is a terrible idea, right? I know it's a terrible idea. Come on, it's a terrible... Don't do this. It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. I'm not going to do it. I was going to do it, but I can't line up the way I want to line up to get the trailer to land where I want it to land. So instead, we're going to do another terrible idea. We're going to do a different terrible idea. All right, we didn't get stuck that time. Sometimes the trailers don't fit under that shit. This one. That's the one we get stuck under. Okay, we made it this time. Scott said, well, the last hurricane I got called in 2 little creaser ABD. A friend told me they closed the bridge. I was pissed because I couldn't get home, right? Michael said, up here in New Hampshire, we only get the occasional microburst, which is all of a sudden wind gusts like 100 miles an hour. Knock down trees and power lines and only lasts like 10 seconds. That sounds violent as hell. Like during thunderstorms and shit. Mr. What RP said, bummer, it was gonna be a good clip. Yeah, not today. If I could have U-turned, I probably would have done it. Where am I putting this thing? Right there. To you too, buddy. Speaking of which, I don't think we've had any clippable moments today. I know I haven't clipped anything. Y'all don't forget, if you see something you think, oh, motherfucker, you need to clip that, you look like an idiot, y'all can hit !clip, and it pops up a reminder and tells me, clip that! Clip that! And then I do. That is a huge help to me and a huge time saver. Jody's really good about clipping on Twitch, by the way, if you ever want to go catch some moments. Since YouTube fucked us, you can make sure you're following me on Twitch, and he's really good about putting them up, and then he posts them in the Squeeze the Tater Discord too. So that's friggin' awesome. Mr. What RP said, up in New York we get hurricanes, tornado. Y'all don't get hurricanes. You think you get hurricanes. You don't get hurricanes. You get hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and the slight ecological disaster. Half your state's a Superfund site now, isn't it? Blackhawk, no balls. Oh my God. That's where we're going to go today, is it? See, I want to be able to haul those. We need those. Michael said New York sucks in so many ways. It has been a very long... Welcome back, Monkey. It has been a very, very long time since I have been up there. And I think I told... Like, my dad took us when I was a teenager. A young teenager. I couldn't drive yet. He took us on a trip to New York City, and that was cool. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the fact that I should have turned up there instead of going this way. That was not cool. But, you know, we got to do stuff like the Empire State Building and Statue of Liberty. The Twin Towers were still standing. We got to go up top of them. We got to go see the Intrepid and the museum and all of that stuff, and it was neat. I've been upstate, which was also neat. I couldn't do it. And not even for like other like reasons. I couldn't live around that many people. I love people. If y'all can't tell, I love people. But I need them at an arm's distance. I gotta have my space. I gotta be able to go out in my backyard in my damn underwear and not worry about somebody seeing me. I gotta have my space. Mr. What RP said, I'm thinking about just saying fuck it with the rent, moving out on my boat. There you go. and buying Charlene just to stream and play role play. Fuck yeah, brother. Fuck yeah. Starlink. All right, that's what I figured you meant. Dragon and I, for a very long time, like we were shopping, debating buying a 35 to 40 foot sailboat. Actually, there was one that we really liked that was 44. And I would love that lifestyle. That's the dream, right? Then reality hit us in the face that we have 2 kids and bills to pay, and that just ain't gonna work. So we bought Jeeps instead. That's how I tell that story. But we did. We went yacht shopping, and we saw several that I fell in love with that we couldn't afford. We found this 44-footer that was a stretch but doable until you started looking at marina costs and realized how little we were going to be using it, because it was not going to be a get to live on it, sail down to the Keys, and hang out for 6 months thing. And it just didn't make financial sense. Maybe one day after the kids are all out of school. I don't know. Ooh, skill point. All right, what do y'all think? So we've got one in illegal cargo. I think we need to put it into what? Shit. Fragile. That's what we talked with him about. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, done. Now we're level 15. Let's see when we get to 16. I don't know. Does it go by that number? Because if it does, we're close. I really don't know, and I don't think it tells us up here. Oh, no, we got a bar. We're way the fuck down here. It's all right. It's all right. Let's get another load. Let's get out of that menu. Let's get another load. I don't want to truck all... don't want to truck all day. But we will if we have to. Okay, another load. Another load. I might take another break after this one. I guess it's going to be a chill stream until we can be chaotic, or until I get bored and find some way to be chaotic. Let's make a little money first. I want to top the bulldozer, and I don't know how at the moment. I got an idea, but we need more people in city. 22. Come on, we need something bigger than 22. 27. I might do the 27. 27. Can we do the boat trailer? We can. Where'd I put my truck? Dragon said we could now if we wanted to. How the hell are we going to buy and deal with a 44-foot sailboat with 2 kids in school? We'd never be able to take the damn thing out. But legit, I think I've told you this. At one point in my life, before you came into my life, I really thought when Slayer was out in high school, I might sell the house, buy a boat, and live on it and disappear. I really did. But then, you know, life changes. And I'm not mad or unhappy about that. Life changes in unexpected ways. Sometimes they're not so good. Sometimes they're fantastic. I wouldn't, if that path had gone, I wouldn't have you. I wouldn't have Monkey. I wouldn't have Tater Tot in my life, right? So we make choices, and thankfully that one worked out in my favor, even if I'm not on a sailboat down in the Caribbean right now. I am not unhappy with that. Scott looked up, pissing outside by 3 Bob and Tom. What? Blackhawk said, Scott, look up, pissing outside by 3 Bob and Tom show. I don't get that one. Dragon said kids would have to be homeschooled. I don't want to do that to the kids. They need to be social. I don't care. I do it by my truck. I'm safe. All of a sudden, I know what you're talking about. I get it now. And now I got the Bob and Tom theme song stuck in my head, though. Bob and Tom. Do, do, do. Little stupid fact, by the way. I don't know if this was the right call or not. The Casey and Macca Chronicles, which I still need to do part 3. I still haven't because I'm re-editing to make it tighter. Oh, I need to quit streaming 6 hours a day and make some time to do that, and I will one day. The first one, I debated whether or not... Macca and I laughed a lot, right? And I left a lot of laughing in it. And I debated cutting that out. Bob and Tom are the reason I didn't, by the way. Because they leave a lot of laughing in their stuff, and it's still funny. Was it the right call? I don't know. That's up to you guys to decide when you watch the videos. But it's the call I made. And my reason for that was listening to Bob and Tom skits. That's true. That's true. Did you ever think your car is female or all my cars are... My boats are always female. I don't really genderize my cars, my trucks. Thinking about it. If I do, they're female, but they don't really get genderized. Is that the right word? Is that a word? Genderized? Personified? Something. The boat's always a female. Sailor superstition. The laughing makes it what it was all around hilarious. Yeah, I thought so too. I think if I'd cut, I mean, maybe I could have cut some of it, but laugh is math. Macca's laugh is just so amazing. And when you start cutting it out, it kind of ruins it. So I agree with you, Michael. Well, cars would have to be... God damn it, I'm reading your... Fuck! I'm reading your comment and drove in here. Son of a bitch. Driving. Don't chat and drive. We're going to lose the trailer. If I lose the trailer here, I'm gonna fuck it worse. Let's do this a different way. Because we're gonna hit this shit. That's alright. That's alright. Like I said, I'm gonna fuck it worse. Fuck! Fuck! Okay. Son of a bitch. There's not a way out over there, is there? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Did I hear? Yeah, Bob passed away a month ago. I know. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now, straighten her up. Back her up. I can't see. Okay. All right. All right. All right. No. Back her up. Back her up. Yep. 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 Let's get to where we can. Is that gonna get me there? Maybe. Turn, you big bitch. Turn. Nope. Turn! Nope. There we go. Alright, now we cooking. Now we cooking. O2 said, wish you would have shown more of the helicopter rides on props. Me too. I do too. We don't talk about. The hell am I hearing? Did I fuck my trailer? Is that what I'm hearing? Maybe. Yup, son of a bitch. Oh. Scott said, Michael, I can't believe my message did on. I got out, though. I got out. I clipped that. I don't know that that's short worthy because it's not high energy, but I did clip it. Hydrate again. Hell yeah. You went 8, right, Jody? How was your meal? Get the hell out of the way, people. Shit, we might have to trade this truck in sooner rather than later. I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. Oh, there's your stretch, Jody. Oof. I have something to show you. Does it have something to do with what I'm doing right now, or is it 100% urgent, Monkey? Or is it something that'll wait till I finish streaming? You tell me. And if you tell me it's urgent, I need to look at it right now, I'll stop and I'll look. But if I go and look and it's something that could have waited till I finish streaming, come on, brother. Jody said I had the classic potato, greens, and meat. Yum. I've got a hankering for what we call, over here we call German potato salad. It's a hot potato salad. It's vinegar based. And I guess it's almost more like a potato soup, really. It's got bacon in it, vinegar, potatoes. I don't know what the hell else it's got in it, but it's delicious, and I want some. Monkey said it's about the World Cup, it's some Coke. Then it'll keep till I'm done, brother. I promise it will. When I take a break, when I pause, I'll take a look at it, okay? Oh, hey, Track, how you doing? Track Shot Live fan. Fuck yeah. Good to see you again. Grounded for a week with no computer or Xbox. He's a teenager, and I was the same way. He's a teenager, and when he gets a thought in his head, it's the most important thing in the world. And I'm not being negative, Monkey. I just said I'm the same way. This is that same discussion you and I have about being more intentional. But when you have a thought, it becomes the most important thing in the world. And that's part of growing up in life, is learning how to prioritize that stuff. And do I need to share this right now? Will it keep? Should I write it down, take a note? It's all part of learning to grow up, buddy. It's all good. And I will look at it just when I get to a natural starting point, okay? Is it around back? Is that the deal? Is that the deal? Son of a bitch. Get off of that. I didn't even see that thing. There we go. Tell me it's back here somewhere, yeah? Yeah, there it is. Okay. We have not, I have not been here before. This one's new to me. At least I don't recall ever being at this one. I'm almost positive I've never been to this one. See, now I feel bad for being grumpy at Monkey. God damn it. I'm not going to stop every time I get a DM. But I will stop for this one because I feel bad. So, let's go see what you got. Oh, it's in the shape of a soccer ball. Gotcha. Why didn't you just... Whatever. Gotcha. That's kind of cool. How much was that? How much of your money did you spend on that? Here comes the grumpy old man. That is cool. Sniper, what's happening, brother? How you doing today? Man, myth, the legend, my ass. But Sniper, 1992. Great fucking year. I see I graduated high school. Hell yeah. I'm doing great. How you doing, brother? Jody said this Sunday I'm going to Barcelona. Can't wait. That's going to be awesome, Jody. That's over on Twitch. I need to keep saying that because I know you YouTube people can't see that. Jody on Twitch is going to Barcelona. That's awesome. Sorry, Michael. I just joined. Said track shot. Yeah. All right. We really could go either way, but we tend to get better money out of north. So I guess we're going north. We're going to try going... We're going to try killing ourselves. Bad decision time. Starting with, I don't remember how to get there. Bad decision. Michael said all good. Track was just like, okay, you guys talking about that. Scott said, I'm heading out. Have a good stream. Appreciate you hanging out, Scott. You have a great day, brother. $2.50. Well, that ain't bad. $2.50 plus tax. That's not bad. That's a neat little memento. You got a choice. You can drink it and keep the empty bottle, or you can keep it full. I have a couple of Coca-Cola memorabilia bottles, one from the 70s and one from the 80s, that I never opened. Now, they're glass bottles. It's a little different, but I never opened them. I already missed my turn. We might as well just go this way now. I already missed my turn. I was going to go over the mountain, but we already missed the turn, so fuck it. $2.50, it's not even a whole Coke. No, you're paying for the funny bottle shape and the label. Yeah, how many ounces is in that? Monkey, look it down to the bottom. It'll either give you ounces or milliliters, or both. Tell me what it says. I'm curious. Jody says, is it just me, or is the camera showing a little bit of delay, like 0.1 second? Mine, now, of course, I don't have a delay at all from streaming. Mine's not acting up on me. YouTube, does it look normal to y'all? Sniper said, haha, living the dream, buddy. Going to Rio de Janeiro in a few days. That sounds... Fucking locals. That sounds amazing, too. God, that one's on my bucket list. Rio is... Wow. One of those cities that's beautiful and romantic and dangerous and all of it combined, and it just makes it so alluring. I guess the closest we would have to that here would be... I was going to say New Orleans, but that's not right. It'd be more like Miami. Maybe a cross between the two. 13.5 ounces. Well, there you go. Because a 20 ounce would be your normal bottle you typically get up there. But to get the good price on them, you have to buy two to get the buy two, buy one get one half price deal, or whatever it is they do. So you'd spend more like $5, but you'd get 40 ounces. $5.50. God, the world's gotten expensive. Small amount of lag, didn't notice it till he pointed it out. Alright, so it is there. Can y'all put up with it for a bit? Because I don't know if resetting my camera at this point... I could shut it off a little. On my screen, the colors look a little funky, but that may be because I've got my back colors different than usual. Sniper said, gotta get them ladies' monies and cars. Fuck yeah, brother. That's it, right? Trackshot said, I pay $2.50 Canadian for 2 liters of pop. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? You go to what we call a convenience store or a gas station, and you'll pay $3 for just a 20 ounce, and actually they cut those down. A lot of times they're 16.9 ounces cold out of the duflatchy. The better way to do it is go to a proper grocery store and buy a 2-liter or a 12-pack or a 6-pack or whatever, especially when you catch the deals. But, that's what we do. We go and we pay too much for something individually because we like the bottle, or it's cold and we want it now, or whatever. Incidentally, that's why I'm out of Coke Zero, because I can't be bothered to go up to the store and buy a 6-pack of my bottles. Where there's a better deal, so I'm just doing without.
JodyL's 12 on Twitch just redeemed Guide the Raid.
Raid Joey again when I end stream. If he's streaming, we can. And maybe I'll get it proper today, since I fucked it up a little bit there yesterday. I think there were 2 buttons I had to hit, and I just hit one of them, I think is what I did, Jody. Jody said over in Europe you pay $1.91. You pay 1.99 euros for 1 liter. I forget what the exchange rate is. I'm trying to do the math on that in my head, because I think you're paying more per liter than we do. I think. But also, it really depends on what soda, fizzy pop, cola, whatever it is you're buying, right? Because different, like the brand name shit that, you know, like we buy Coca-Cola products mostly. Although some parts of the household, like Pepsi, what the fuck is wrong with them? Still brand name. So that's, you pay the more. You pay the more for those. Not important weather alerts. It's just habit. Weather alert goes off, I check to see what's going on with it. Yeah, you know, off-brand ones. And I'm a snob. I don't like the Sam's Cola choice. I don't like the off-brands. About as off-brand as I get is RC Cola. Which means I pay too damn much money for my sodas. That's what that means. Although where I'm from, there ain't no such... That's not true. We've all kind of started doing that. But growing up, there's a comedian that does a bit about how everything is called Coke. That's true. You go to a restaurant and you ask what kind of Cokes do you have, and they know that you mean Coke products, Pepsi products, all of it. They know that because it's a thing. Monkey said I almost got 2. Yeah. Sniper said soda became expensive. Yes, it did. All a damn life became expensive. A Sweep A's. Look out, a Sweep A. Pardon me. Thank you. $2.31 USD for a liter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's fairly high for us unless we're doing a convenience store. Been a long, because we don't really buy liters, we buy 2 liters. They're a thing, but they're not a very common thing at the grocery store. At least the one I shop at. Hell, you can go to the dollar store and get, what is it? They used to have either 2.5 or 3 liters for $1. I don't think that exists anymore either. I could be wrong. I don't know. Dollar stores became not dollar stores, and I don't shop at them anymore. Blackhawk said, I'm almost 2 minutes behind the live. Sucks not having internet. Oh, brother. That does suck. That's weird. I'll have to check on that. That's not a weather alert. We're working a deal. Not a big major deal. It ain't a big deal, but we're working a deal. With somebody on Facebook Marketplace, and I just got a notification on it. I need to check. 55 more subs now? No kidding, really? Hot damn, that deserves an air horn. Archer said, hey Archer, how you doing today? Oh, James, let me not jump over you. What's wrong with Pepsi? I just don't like it. To me, it's too sweet. I don't like Pepsi. I'll drink it. In fact, I may have one today because we're running low on everything else. It's just, if I have a choice, I'm going just about any other direction because it's too sweet to me. And that's coming from a guy that drinks Coke Zero, so I already like really sweet stuff, right? Yeah. Let's put this one away just a minute because I'm going to take a break. Archer said Publix BOGO, buy 2, get 2. 2 liters is my favorite. I do that, but I look for the deal. Usually I look for the deals on the 12 liters. On the 6-packs of these guys. And when Publix's BOGO deal is, when it's right, that's the best deal in town, right? But sometimes we end up with cans because it's a better deal. We typically don't do 2 liters at our house just because if we get a 2 liter, it goes flat before anybody finishes it. Jody on Twitch, we do have homemade Coke, but that's like getting 100 milliliters with water added for like $1.50 USD. Yeah? Interesting. Interesting. King Killa, what's up, brother? You should check if your Jeep has a... Yeah, my Jeep has a recall. We can talk about that if you want. King Killa, Tater, you should check if your Jeep has a recall. They just put 1.1 million Jeep vehicles on the recall list. I know. And now everybody's talking about it, so everybody knows. I'm not mad at you. This has been an ongoing thing. I'm mad at Jeep. This is not new. What he's talking about is there are certain Jeep Wranglers and Gladiators, I don't know about other vehicles, that there is a risk of a fire hazard with them. They can spontaneously combust. This is not new. I've been aware of this pretty much since I bought my Jeep. I found out about it about a month after I bought my Jeep. Certain Jeeps catch fire. The fix is there is no fucking fix. I've talked to Jeep about it many, many, many times. Jeep's answer up until last week? It probably won't happen to you, but it's best if you park outside. That's been the answer everybody's gotten for the 2.5 to 3 years I've been aware of this issue. Anyway, they have now officially done a recall as of when I checked with my dealership last week. There is no fix still. They're just letting everybody know. So you're causing this big recall at national headlines and telling us the same shit you were telling us 2 years ago. Park outside. Okay. Appreciate you, King Killer. But yeah, we've been talking about it in Jeep circles for a while. Monkey said they taste the same. They do not taste the same. Isn't that the fun of Jeeps? Hell yeah, right? Isn't that the fun? I will say this. We do have fire extinguishers in both Jeeps, and actually I might add a second one to mine eventually because I've got one on the inside. I want one on the outside too. But with the fire, that won't matter because if it catches fire, it's going to be while it's sitting in the driveway while we're sleeping, and I wake up the next morning to a smoldering pile. I have seen so many pictures of that on my Jeep forums. That's a thing that happens. King said that's messed up. Yeah, that's messed up. Sounds like Jeep, right? I do appreciate it, King Killer. I do. But yeah, I'm about to start talking out of my ass because I can't remember which part of the electrical system it is. The overwhelming majority of Jeeps, it probably won't affect, from my understanding, but they want to look at them all. My understanding is it mostly has something to do with moisture intrusion in one certain connector that causes corrosion, which then can cause a short, which then can then cause a fire hazard. And they've been investigating it a while. And again, for most people, it's not an issue, but that small percentage, it's going to fuck you over. Yeah. Michael said, sounds like a lawsuit. I remember something about a class action on it a couple years ago. I don't know. Michael said they say to park it outside to cover themselves. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen multiple pictures of people whose Jeeps burned up in driveways, or there was one in a garage. Yeah. Yeah. And if it happens, why not just insurance claim it? Maybe I should worry about it more than I do. I just don't. We got a new sprout. Hey, Liam. Big W's to Liam for becoming a member. I appreciate you, buddy. You got celebrating 1 month of membership there. Hell yeah. So you got your special custom emotes, including the cheese balls and dirty socks and tater fail and all that good stuff. You got access to the members-only shorts and videos. Very cool. Big W's to you there. We're just sitting here bullshitting. I'm supposed to be taking a break, so I'll go sit up here. I'm going to put the playlist on again is what we're going to do. Stream sponsor looking good. What is stream sponsor? Oh. Yeah, it went blank again. Weird. Because it was working. I don't know. Currently 5 away from 950. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ, it's getting close. You're gonna make me like rush to figure out this 1,000 sub shit. We'll do it. But I really am gonna take a break. I keep sitting here bullshitting with you guys. So I'm gonna take my break. You guys are gonna listen to the tail end of that song, and we'll see what comes up next. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
With an analog past, a lumpy little harvest that managed to last. I've got eyes popping out in the strangest spots, digging digging in my roots among the digital rock. I don't look like the models on the grocery shelf. I'm just a dirty tuber trying to peel back myself. The skin is getting thin and it's starting to flake, but I'm more than the sum of the mistakes I make. I'm not the centerpiece, don't get it confused. I'm a starchy side dish that's a little bit bruised. They're looking for a stud, but I'm just a spud, just a salt of the earth, unpolished bit of mud. I'm a tuber, not a YouTuber, let's get that straight. I'm a slow burn starchy on a high heat plate. Yeah, I'm the king of the crop in a burlap sack. Yeah, I'm the king of the crop in a burlap sack. Squeeze the tater, baby, and don't look back. Squeeze the tater. There's a tater tot at home who thinks I am the man, helping me survive in this frying pan. In a digital field where the soil is tough, I'm a thick-skinned guy trying to handle the rough. I'm getting baked, I'm getting fried in the heat, but I'm still the hardiest meal on the street. The skin is getting thin and it's starting to flake, but I'm more than the sum of the mistakes I make. I'm not the centerpiece, don't get it confused. I'm a starchy side dish that's a little bit bruised. They're looking for a stud, but I'm just a spud, just a salt of the earth, unpolished bit of mud. I'm a tuber, not a YouTuber, let's get that straight. I'm a slow burn starchy on a high heat plate. Yeah, I'm the king of the crop in a burlap sack. Squeeze the tater, baby, and don't look back. Squeeze the tater, baby, and don't look back. Squeeze the tater. I'm mashed, I'm smashed, I'm au gratin at best. Put the starchy to the test, forget the rest. I'm not a stud, he's just a spud. They're looking for a stud, but I'm just a spud, just a salt of the earth, unpolished bit of mud. I'm a tuber, not a YouTuber, let's get that straight. I'm a slow burn starchy on a high heat plate. Yeah, I'm the king of the crop in a burlap sack. Yeah, I'm the king of the crop in a burlap sack. Squeeze the tater, baby, and don't look back. Squeeze the tater. The tater, pass the salt. Squeeze the tater, pass the salt. Pass the salt. Squeeze the tater, pass the salt. Pass the salt. Squeeze the tater.
Pass the salt. All right, I've had enough of the tater theme for now. Pass the salt. Tropical storm Arthur update. Looks like it's going to be a Louisiana event, so I don't even know why the fuck we're getting news alerts about it. I just looked at the track. It looks like it's going to go through Texas up into Louisiana. I'm sure we'll still get rain, but, you know, whatever. News being the news. Where are we at? Where are we at? Earned a little bit. Earned a little bit. Not a lot. Earned a little bit. Ah, Liam, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Archer said, mostly lurking myself today. Stream on third screen while I work on virtual machines and servers. Well, that just sounds like a real thrill. There was something else I was going to... Oh, the Facebook thing. I can't talk about that because Monkey's listening, and it's a little surprise that may or may not involve him. To be determined, but we're trying to buy something on Facebook. Nothing big. Nothing major. Look at that. King way up there on the board. Eduardo way up there on the board. He's off watching World Cup. Cup. Before we start another one, we got any cops yet? Can do... What are we doing? Oh, trash runs. No, I don't want to fucking do trash. Bucket just posted. Buying basic bench or basic bench blueprint. Yeah, I need that shit too. Wonder how much he's how much he's offering. I don't have one. Nothing. We got him a can. We don't. No, we don't. That's weird. Why are these popping that way and these aren't? I have no idea. It is what it is.
While he sits on the couch, making the whole community say ouch. He's staring at a box that he's trying to fill with a pencil in his hand and a look that could kill.
What do we got? What do we got? $4 grand, $4 grand, $5 grand. That might be our winner. All right, that's 5,200. Looks like that's our winner. Okay. I should have highlighted it. Now I got to go find it again. Was it higher up, maybe? There it is. Where are you? I want this one. Thank you. Archer Kai Skycat, I have to pay for that Weathermaster 4000 system at the news. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Holy shit. Wait, oh, I put my truck away. That's right. Dumbass. Liam said, Tater, I'm currently on duty for a 24-hour shift. Oh, brother. Oof. Oof. Hope it's worth it. Jody said you should scam him. Scam Bucket? How the fuck would I scam Bucket? Interesting. Bucket's smarter than he acts. I think Casey'd be the one that ended up getting scammed. That could be fun too. Miss Dolly said, yes, you can play on tablet. It's going to be either Minecraft. Oh, y'all are talking about French blocks and bad decisions? Cool, cool. Fire investigator for South Yorkshire. That actually sounds like a cool job. Fire and rescue service in the UK. That actually does sound like a very cool and rewarding job. That sounds awesome. Jody said, say you have blueprints, then you let him pay 50% up front and just run. That's not scamming. That's straight up theft. I don't think I want to get on Bucket's bad side. That sounds like that's opening up a whole can of worms. Holy hell. Get every one of the boys start hunting me down. That sounds like a great idea. Does he know Fishman? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know who knows Fishman. Who does know Fishman? We need to make some new outfits. Oh, I made one last night. I'll show you guys later. I don't know who knows Fishman. That's a good question. Who does know Fishman? Bob Frapple, I mean, I know Bob does, and Horatio do. They both arrested Fishman. But I haven't paid attention. I don't know who else knows Fishman. That's a good question. See, that's what I'm trying to remember, Jody. I don't remember if Macca knows Fishman or not. But see, there's another cold can of worms. Macca and Bucket are tight, right? I'm not fucking over my friend Macca or I'm not screwing up things with Macca by fucking over Bucket. Although it would be fun to fuck with Bucket. Damn you, now you're putting evil thoughts in my head. Damn it. We need more fun with Bucket. Sounds like a fast way to become unliked within Redline. Yeah, you're not wrong. You were not wrong. So I don't think Daniel knows Fishman. I could be wrong on that. I don't remember. Macca probably does. But I don't remember. Liam said my work vehicle is a 2025 Toyota Hilux. No, we can't have Hiluxes here. We're not allowed nice things. Full spec up and livery with full emergency services kit. That's awesome. We get the version called the Tacoma. And it ain't the same. I mean, it's close, but it ain't the same. Miss Dolly said, sorry if I can't watch the video much. I've got a 4K smart TV, amazing internet, and I've even tried on data on my phone, and the lag is just too much for me. Was fine your first few hours. What the hell? I wonder why. I wonder why. Anybody else having issues? I don't think it's on my end because I've got the stream running over here and it's not laggy for me at all. That might be an ISP thing or something. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Dolly. Probably World Cup lagging the internet. Hey, you may be onto something there. I mean, that's like one of the most watched events worldwide, right? Why am I hollering at you guys? I don't know. Sounds like the smart TV is in need of coffee. Good one, Michael. I've got Joey on with 1440p settings and it's crystal clear. I don't know. I'd be interested in hearing from the rest of y'all. I've got my YouTube stream up right there and I'm not lagging on it. Just for giggles, let me pull it back up on the tablet. Whee! Yeah, it's not laggy for me. Archer said, I have no issue, but I'm running it on a 10 gigabyte pipe. There you go. Yeah, we've got, whatever it is. One up, one down. Through our fiber. Which is really nice and really awesome for where we are, but I know that is nothing for some people. Excuse me. Pardon me. I really would like to be able to buy that next truck, but it is going to be slow going, I guess, to get there today. Like I said, I've got it on 1080p and it's fine. See, the internet is a series of tubes. Oh my God. It's usually a YouTube issue, not a you issue. That legit makes me wonder, like, if World Cup traffic doesn't have something to do with it, with everybody trying to flood. I don't know how YouTube servers work. Seems like they would probably have, I don't know what to call them, nodes, centers, something that divvy out the traffic, and if one gets overloaded, it could affect one area, not the other, but I'm just guessing. That's the other nice thing about, because we used to have, shit, what did we used to have? I'm on a head pop. No, I'm not. I'm not even, I'm not paying attention to where I even fucking am. What did we used to have? We've been through so damn many. Our last high speed, and I don't remember now if it was cable or something else, whatever it was. During the day it was great, but whenever our neighbors got on, it would slow down because everybody was on trying to route through the same junction thingy and it slowed it down. Maybe a thing with fiber, I don't know, but just talking with our neighbors, I know not many of them have the service we have, which is fine with me. Jody said I got it on 768p. I know what you mean. And it's running pretty good from the device. Cool. That makes sense since I'm in California and it started a few hours ago. More people waking up. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I'm just spitballing. I don't know that stuff. I do know that I need to sit different or I'm going to be hurting myself. We need to get us a trucker's chair for when we're trucking. I'll put a trucker's chair on wheels in here. One with those big old nasty springs in it. Like the old ones in the 80s had. Hell yeah. Right on cue.
Jovial's 12 on Twitch just redeemed hydrate.
Cheers, brother.
Jovial's 12 on Twitch just redeemed stream.
I stopped for it in the middle of the intersection, but we stopped. Archer said he'll probably have server lag to Redline this afternoon. England World Cup game at 4 Eastern. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Jody said, I hate that there's so many companies for Wi-Fi, etc. I got the street open almost every 3 months. Damn. What's weird, because we are in a fairly rural area, for the longest time, we had one, that's not true, you could get dial-up, but we had one option for high-speed internet, right? And then it became 2. And then it became 3. And I don't know how many different options there are now, but apparently there's not one, but 2 choices for fiber now. Which just blows my mind that we have that choice. It's still not... It amazes me that our options are still as, quote, limited as they are as far as speeds go, considering what other parts of the world do. And especially knowing with a lot of it, it's artificially induced just to raise prices. It's annoying as hell. But, yeah, it is what it is. I wouldn't mind getting Starlink eventually. That's expensive. I would love to have it for when we do our Jeep stuff, when we're on the sailboat. Hurricanes. Or, you know, speaking of bucket, I was watching RGA stream, I don't remember when that was. A few days ago, several days ago, I don't know. And apparently he was having internet problems and went to his backup Starlink connection. And I was like, fuck, that would be nice. Some of y'all might have been in there. They were talking about, I don't remember, some sort of animal chewing up his property. What was that? A groundhog or something, I think. You bastard. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Dolly said I'm watching on YouTube app on TV. That could be it. Like I said, at 1440p. Joey's as smooth as butter, but your stream doesn't offer 1440p. Not yet. I'm gonna put it that way. Not yet. It's only money. It's coming. It's only money. Why am I going the long way? The wrong way. Not even the long way. The wrong way. Drift that bitch. I finally got fiber at home last week. I was using 5G, but latency was killing me on Redline. I bet, brother. I bet. I should try to get sponsored by Starlink. Yeah, fuck yeah, brother. There you go. There you go. And then I could talk him into, I want a satellite, I want a specific mount solution for the Jeep, and I'm going to need this one for the sailboat and this one for the house. They'd do that, right? Y'all ever see the Starlink train and through the sky? We've seen it once. And I'm really of two minds of that. Number one, I hate to see all the light pollution. I really do. But that's not just Starlink or satellites. That's, you know, used to be when I was a kid, there were a lot of places you could go outside and it was dark and you got a great view of the sky. Now those places get harder to find. So that side of me also is like, look at all the light pollution up there, and it's not just Starlink, it's all kinds of shit, right? But on the other hand, the technological marvel of that shit and the fact that we now have high-speed internet through these however many thousands of micro satellites up there doing that, how the fuck does that even work? It's cool as hell. Okay, we still don't have any of those. What do we got down here? Milk. For 3,300, we could do that in honor of Joey if we don't see anything bigger. We got a 4,000, but I can't unlicense. Ooh, we can't do that though. Yeah, we can't do that. I would totally do that. We haven't done an unlicensed one yet. Can you even do the unlicensed one when cops aren't on? I don't know. How much was the milk? I got distracted. Milk was 33. That's 37. I guess we're doing clothes. It's worth more. Yeah, we'll do the clothes.
I know it's gonna give me the shits, but I need some taco bomb in my mouth pronto, man. Whatever, dude.
Who the hell's talking? Oh, back there. Okay. I need to think about getting more sandwiches, I guess. You should try. Oh, yeah. All right. So I still read all those comments. Are there any cops on yet? I don't want to just grind. No. All right. Are we going to amuse ourselves? How am I going to amuse myself today? I can't get the trucks I want because we don't have the skills unlocked. The trailers I want because we don't have the skills unlocked. We might have to save that one for another day. It don't matter. Without people around to see it, it wouldn't be any fun anyway. So, I was testing theories off stream yesterday, which is how I lost my tow rope, by the way. I hooked the tow rope up to the big dump truck to see if I could drag it with my Jeep. No. I hooked the tow rope up to a bulldozer to see if I could drag it with my Jeep. It was doing something, but it wouldn't move. And somehow in the process of all of that, my rope just disappeared. Somehow in the process of all of that, my rope just went poof. And I think part of it was I couldn't untie it. And you say, why couldn't you untie it? You just hold the E button for those at Redline. Because I was on a garage space, and every time I hit AE, it would open up the garage. So somehow between all of that, I thought the bright idea would be to put my Jeep away in the garage, and then maybe I could unhook it from the bulldozer, and the bulldozer despawned, and my rope went bye-bye. So we'll have to swing by U-Tool and get another one at some point. And then I tried to move a forklift with my winch, and that didn't go over well either. I'm trying to think of how we can move shit around the map without driving at 9 miles an hour, which is why we're going to need a trailer. But we don't have a trailer. Then we got other shit to spend money on, as much as I want one, so we'll figure it out. King Killer brought up the Jeep stuff, and I'm in several Jeep groups, by the way, in multiple places, including Facebook. There was somebody in one of my Facebook groups not too long ago. I want to try to get into this off-roading thing. How do I get sponsored so I can get all that stuff? Oh, you sweet summer child. That's not how that works. Other people spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and then prove that they get eyeballs on their Jeeps, either at Jeep shows or through YouTube channels, etc., etc. And then they get sponsored. And most of the time, those aren't very good sponsorship deals. You got to really be, like, it becomes a, I mean, sometimes you'll get product, but usually it becomes more of a, you get a discount thing until you prove you can sell stuff. You don't take a stock Jeep and say, I want to learn to off-road. People give me free shit. That's not how it works. Sorry, buddy. Would be nice. Helicopter plus rope. A little bit more expensive, but faster. Yeah, maybe. Where do you steal a helicopter these days? I don't know that you can yet. Unless you steal the police one or the EMS one. That's big trouble. I should have taken better notes yesterday on all the different shortcuts. Like, I just did that, and I remember going up the wrong ramp and shortcutting that. And, you know, that really, if you're going to maximize your trucking money, you don't run into shit like that. And dehook your trailer. That's not how we do this. No. Ah, you bastards. Fuck, alright. Yeah, you move. No. God damn it. Get. Go on. Get. Thank you. Pardon me. Fuck a duck. No, I don't want to lose my trailer again. Y'all get the fuck out of the way. We're good. A little bit more expensive, but yeah, maybe. Ugh. I really would like, I was hoping we could get to that level 16 today if we can't go do other shit, but I don't know that I'm gonna make it. We'll see. Mo, what's happening, brother? How you doing today? We could try to sell something else we can't sell. What do we got? I mean, I could sell another bulldozer. Maybe steal one from down at the city construction site this time. I don't know. We could sell... Gotta be people around. I mean, there are some people around. Everybody's just grinding right now. I'm better than I deserve, brother. Thank you for asking. Mo said, how you doing, Tater? I am better than I deserve. Michael reminding everybody to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's, you know, always huge, and I'm just not YouTuber enough to remember to do it. So I appreciate it when y'all remind of that. Boy, I just seem fucking enthused, don't I? Sit up, Tater. You're gonna hurt your damn back. Knock it off. Now my head's getting chopped off. I guess I need to adjust my camera down just a smidge. I fucked with it on accident because I bumped it with my hand. Where the fuck are we going? I don't recall ever doing a drop off over here either. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. Fuck you little murder kitty, little bastards. Where the fuck are we going? I guess I could pull it up and look. We could go sailing. That gets boring though. What can we do with a sailboat? I want to love the sailboats in Redline, but they're just there. How much money have we made? We'll look at that too. Oh, Macca's song. Hold up. Gotta turn the music up.
I saw that look when he mouthed off to you, thinking he's big, thinking he's true. So we took a little trip to the edge of the dam to show him exactly the kind of man I am. I handed you the power, I handed you the choice. I wanted to hear.
Driving into the city with a stolen trailer. See, the problem is I don't know where to get a trailer. Whose would I steal? Somebody'd have to leave one out, wouldn't they? Where the fuck are we going? What the hell? Fuck. Alright, chat, this is gonna be either boring as hell or an epic adventure where I fuck up. There's not gonna be an in-between, I don't think.
The mask is frowning. I didn't build those bombs to hear him go bang. I built them to see who had the heart to light the fuse. You robbed him blind, you took his pride. That's a seat in the garden, kid.
Maybe should have gone around the other way. I should have looked at where we were going first.
In my eyes, but the sun's gonna set and the smoke's gonna rise. I taught you how to bolt the
Look out, wide load coming through. My bad. I will pay for that. Sorry.
not this time, but you tasted the salt.
Jody said, isn't there a Steve clip here into the river? Maybe. O2 said, get ready to clip it. Maybe. 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 All right, first hurdle passed. We cleared under that. That's nice. Archer said, I'm backing down and going around. Trailer's going off the side if I was driving. We're going to find out, aren't we? Going around was totally the move here. I just didn't think to look at the map before we got here, so. Fuck it. All right. All right. Why can't I just... Perfect timing for this song, y'all. Fuck. That did not work out. Right. I was just gonna pop up that and we were gonna be good. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Okay, let's go this way. You'll do it. You'll do it. Come on. Come on. You're a heavy bitch, but you'll do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. There you go. There you go. There you go. Jody said, geez, it really is like driving through a tunnel when you entered and started lagging for me. Really? That's fucked up. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. Shit. 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 Fuck yeah. All right. Okay. Almost. Fuck yeah. We did it. I mean, we ain't there yet, but we did it. We did it. I don't know where I'm going. There you go. Oh, I got to back it. What the fuck? Fuck. Nice save. Appreciate it, Archer. I mean, fuck. Okay. Because as much of a pain in... I don't even know if this thing will back that trailer up that, but we're going to try that first. Because I can't imagine trying to turn around up there. Shit. Fuck!
With the weight of the world in the palm of your hand, the sirens come screaming, bringing the heat, but we're ghosting the engine, a blight on the street.
I'm fucked. Come on, come on, you move. There you go, there you go, there you go.
And how to stay cold while the city streets.
There we go, there we go. All right, I don't know that this is going to back it up that hill, chat. We're going to give us a running start on it, I know that. Oh, I just got laggy as shit. Like, not my streamy stuff, my game stuff just stuttered like crazy. This will be entertaining. Need a running start? Yeah. I think we got the same idea. Bury my youth. By the way, if you think AI came up with that line, you're wrong. That was 100% Tater. I'm finding my edges, I bury my youth. At least I'd like to think I am. I won't. The car stays in the garage. That's talking about me never ever giving away or selling my drift car. That's a filler line. That's what Kate Macca is trying to teach Casey. And I've had enough of music for a moment. Let's figure this shit out. Okay. Okay. Let's straighten her up just a little bit. I got one up after a half hour with the first level truck. Fucking shit, brother. Nope. Would a forklift help us at all here? Would my tow rope and my Jeep help us at all? No. No. All right. All right. Keep her straight. Keep her straight. Keep her straight. Keep her straight. Keep her straight, straight, straight. Now, no, no, it's turning. It's turning. I didn't turn it, but it's turning. I did turn it. I did turn it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Turn, turn now. Turn now. Turn now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. You got it. You got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Okay. But we're better off than we were, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Don't straighten the trailer. Right to the... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Turn that bitch. Turn, 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 turn. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Definitely better or worse than I was. Fuck. Yep, you don't want the music. She don't want it. That's what I turned it off on, right? Are we better or worse than we were? I don't know. Ramming speed. Well, don't knock it over. Don't knock. Fuck. 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 Fuck a duck. There you go. No, 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 no. All right, I'm definitely worse. Now you stop. You stop. Definitely worse. I fucked it. Now we've definitely fucked it. And we hook it. And we hook it. Yes. Now how do we fix it? No. Did we not hook it, or we were just dragging it, maybe? Welcome to Squeeze the Tater. That's what Casey does. He makes shit infinitely worse, doesn't he? Ock! Ock! Okay. Alright. Alright. Need me a forklift. Harsher said, oops. Jody said, I think you could have turned into the place where you need to park and turn around. I don't think I can. You might be right. I don't know that I can. That's still an option. But Jody, I don't think I can. Because I'm going to pull in and then what? See, I don't think, maybe other people can. I don't think I can. Unless this ship moves. I think, as much as I hate to do it, I think we're going to have to go farther down the hill and try this again and make the turn. I don't know how I'm going to make the turn. Maybe I'll get lucky. No. Yeah. No, backwards, backwards. See, it's not. Come on, 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 come on. Oh. So what needs to happen is I need to come back and start cutting the wheel about there. Or you do it now. Come on, come on. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Come on, bitch. Come on, turn. Turn, 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 turn. Come on, we're still moving. We're still going. Go, 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 go. Almost. Almost. Can we work with this? No. No. Lost a damn. This is why Casey's not a trucker. Son of a bitch. I'm hugging the wrong wall? You think so? You might be right. You might be right. That would have been useful information to have 40 seconds ago. Like a duck. Okay. All right. Now the truck's not moving at all. And now we... What the fuck is happening? Are the wheels even spinning? I don't think the wheels are spinning. Yeah, they are. They're... Oh, God, chat. I did it. I did it. I did that thing I do. I did it. I did the thing.
Casey, come, you did it again. Left the drain plug on the workbench. That's the dentist smoking on the shoulder. And you didn't even print a receipt. The boss has turned a weird shade of purple. While you
Which one do you think has the most power?
the inventory list is just
Oh,
a
this one.
blank page. You're a walking disaster in a work shirt. Casey doesn't know. He's grinning while the world burns down. Another radiator left on the sidewalk. Casey doesn't know a single thing. Security footage shows your face. Stuff in the socket set in your waistband. You looked right at the lens and waved. Then you forgot where you parked the truck. Right before you hit the fire hydrant.
King Killer said, turn around, driving into the corner, gas and brake, slide the back end underneath the trailer and see if it hooks up. Maybe, but I've got the truck high centered. Apparently, the only thing that's drive wheel on this one is that middle set, because they're spinning, but the truck won't move.
You sleep so well at night. When every car you touch ends up total. You forgot my name 3 times today. You're the king of the beautiful mess.
We might need that. You just stay right there. The gravel pile is a pain in the ass? Apparently. Oops.
You left the keys in the ignition. The shop is locking up for good. Casey, Kellem, where are you going? Casey doesn't know.
Casey doesn't know. Casey doesn't know. So how can I use that pickup? Maybe I can't. My problem is if I bring that truck back up here on the gravel pile, aren't we just going to high center it again like I just did? So how can I... What happened? I got it. Got it. Let's make it worse, chat. I got it. I know how we're going to do it. Fuck! All right, there's a garage down here. Oh, shit, we don't have the tow rope. We got the winch. Let's see if I can make this work. Wait. Is there a forklift up here? Can we lift the front of that trailer with a forklift? I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be a forklift up here somewhere, right? They have to have a forklift, yeah? Pallet jack. I don't think a pallet jack will do it. No forklift. What the fuck? Look at all the pallet. I mean, they ain't doing all that shit by hand. There's another pallet jack. Another pallet jack. Where the fuck are the forklifts? What the fuck? Guess not. Okay. Not one hiding back here, right? Nope. Okay. Alright. What is our most powerful thing? It's got to be that, right? It's got to be the Jeep. Well, it might be the pickup. I don't know. The pickup has better... Son of a bitch. Get back in the damn Jeep, Casey. King Killer said, see if you can drive it around and push the trailer. Maybe. Let's try using something that's not going to despawn on us 30 seconds after we get out. All right. Well, first of all, what happens if I just do that? That's no good. I don't think we're going to fit through here. But maybe. Maybe. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now. Now. Easy does it. We don't want to roll it. Easy does it. I said we don't want to roll it. Easy does it. All right. Let's tap. Let's give the back end a little tappy tap. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're making progress. I feel like we're making some progress. How far you think we got to go to hook? What do you think? You think that would do it? Let's give it another little tappy tap. It's okay. One tappy tap too many. It's okay. We got a vehicle on either side. We're going to be okay. This is going to be fine. Because everything is awesome. Everything is fine. We're good. Everything is tappy taps. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. This is okay. This is fine. This is all right. Okay. All right. The back end continues to rear end the pole. Wait, rear end and poles, what? Well, now I've got it back in the fucking gravel pile. God damn it. Okay. All right, you sit. You sit. I'm gonna head pop before we get this done. That's the problem. I need to. I don't know what I need, but we're gonna head pop. Easy, 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 Chief. Easy, Chief. Easy, Chief. Easy, Chief. Pay out $2. What? Reverse into it from the front. You talking about with the Jeep or with the big truck? Because this was my next idea. We gotta be getting close to being able to hook it now, right? But fuck it. Why mess with a good thing? Fuck yeah! One more and then we'll call it good. That wasn't a good one. Let's take it head on. Yeah. Come on, 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 come on. See, I don't care that my Jeep catches on fire in the driveway. It's fucking awesome. Worth it. All right, that really should be enough. That really should be enough. There we go. Should I go ahead and put this away? If I put it away, we're going to need it. If I leave it out, we're not going to need it. So we're going to leave it out. And then try to remember to put it away so it doesn't get impounded. Hell yeah. Am I celebrating too early? Oh, yeah, all right. Pay out $2 for your load. From me beating the shit out of it? Maybe. It ain't about the money. It's about sending a message. we hooked? We are. Nailed it! Alright. This is where I wish I had my rope. May only get 25%, but almost there. You may be right. Come on, climb up that. Climb up that. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Okay. I was gonna try to put it on the back and drag it down here, but that's alright. We'll just run. May only get 25%. We'll go find out. Well, shit, it probably already popped, didn't it? I don't know what we got. I didn't pay attention. I do know that we need something to eat. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Alright. Get in the damn truck. Let's go finish the job. Hello. Thank you. I'd say I'm done, but we're not done. We ain't out of here yet. But now it should just be a mostly normal road, right? If memory serves, it's just this little gravel road. Gets a little slippery somewhere right in there. Murder kitty. Patrick asked her cops on. There haven't been, brother. When we get back to the depot, I'm going to check and see. But no, there have not been any cops on. So it has been... yeah. Rough. Archer said I actually canceled jobs delivering there now. I can see why. I really ought to get in the habit of seeing where we're going. That one was rough. But is there a trick to it? I mean, there really can't be. The trick is back up and get your angle right backing up. And Michael's probably right. Use the other wall instead of the one I used, right? So you got some room for your cab to swing? Yeah? I'd try it again. It amused me. On a slow day, it amused me. I don't know how amused y'all were, but I was amused by it. Although if I hadn't been able to get it, then I would have just been pissed off at it. So, I'm happy to take amused. You also need a better truck for that hill. I'm working on it! Level 16! Yes, I agree. No, no cops. No restaurants. We got EMS and that's it. That's what we got. Who was asking that? Patrick was asking that, right? Yeah. Michael said, trick, stick to the other wall. As soon as the trailer gets to the end of the wall, start swinging the truck. That makes sense. I haven't fucked it up now. That makes sense to me, Michael. And the ass end will go right into place. See, that's... we conquered the one in Sandy that fucked us. We're gonna conquer this son of a bitch. There are cops? Brother, there's not. Unless this is... oh, there are. You're right. You're right. I was wrong. There are cops on now. Interesting. Interesting. You are correct. I was wrong. I stand corrected. This is the way I usually go. This feels weird. Is it just because the light's... excuse me. Is it just because the light's different? Pardon me. Oh, sorry. My bad. You're stopped. Look out. Oh, you're not stopped. Why are y'all driving so slow? Get the fuck out of the way. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Y'all causing a traffic jam. Beep, 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 beep. Coming through. Thank you. Tempted to off-road this bitch through there, but we need a sandwich, so we're gonna go get a sandwich. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Thank you for not sliding into the gas pump and blowing it up. I appreciate it, Casey. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Fucking sandwiches. Okay, let's get us a sandwich. Let's get us... Fuck, there's a restaurant open. Is this not calculating correctly? There's not. So you're right about police. Let me double check the restaurants, right? Hang on. Am I being stupid? No, I cannot get a fucking sandwich. How the hell am I supposed to get something to eat when I don't know where I can go to get something to eat? Los Santos says closed. Sandy says closed. Los Santos says closed. What am I missing? Roxwood. Where's Roxwood? We just drove by Roxwood. It looked closed. Sandy Shores is open. Son of a bitch. Some bitch. Is that my turn in? How far from 16 are we? Let's go find out. We are, I don't have that. I do have that. Okay. We are, let's see. We made good money yesterday when we were teamed up. I doubt we made, yeah, we didn't make. How did I pull? That sucks. That sucks. We've only made 22. We've been trucking for what, 3 hours? We made $22,000. I'm terrible at this. That fucking sucks. Okay. We don't have any skill points. We're less than halfway to level 16. We're making progress. But, chat, that's where we're going to leave it today. I've had enough. So, Twitch, let's go see who we can raid. How many fucking alerts these days? I got to clear all that shit out. No, we don't want to go look at other YouTube-y shit. We want to see who we're going to raid. Appreciate you, Michael. We had fun today. It was a chill stream, which was not the intent, but it is what it is, right? This is so trippy. I'm hearing myself 3 ways right now. So I say we had fun, then I say we had fun, then I say we had fun. Because I forgot to turn some shit off before my stream. It's fucked up. All right, we're going to Twitch. We are going to go raid. Probably will be Joey, but I don't know. We're going to see who we got. It's going to be Joey. That's the only one I got. So, Twitch, you were going to Joey. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Jody, I appreciate you as always for everything you do. And there's somebody else on Twitch. I'm not sure who it is, but Mr. Lurker, thank you so much. You're going to go see Joey UK. Bye-bye. Now, YouTube, let's see who we're going to find. And there is indeed police on. Wonder how long they've been on. Doesn't matter. Okay, YouTube, let's see who we can find. Early stream, now go get some stuff accomplished around the house, buddy. Yeah, my energy has died and I'm irritated and not in a good way, so we're just going to stop. And reset and do some stuff around the house and deal with it later. That's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. And I'm hitting that point where I'm irritated to the point that I can't do shit right, like figure out who the fuck to raid. So we're going to reset. Stream settings. Let's see. Who do we got on? Let's go see. Might be Joey again on this one. I'm going to send y'all to Joey. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go see Joey on YouTube too. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. We did have a good little trucking stream. We will try for more chaos tomorrow because that's really, I'm in a chaos mood. We just got to figure out how to make it happen with our cops on. All right. So that's what we're going to figure out. YouTube, I love you guys. We will see you.